Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz, but you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz, but you disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz. Hey, you guys. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh my gosh. Were y'all able to even hear the intro music? Because I couldn't even turn it up because I'm like, I don't even know if they can hear this shit. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. We are live. Did y'all hear the intro? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Y'all heard the intro this time? Because last stream had me so frustrated. Okay, good. Loud and clear. No echo. Okay, y'all heard the intro. Y'all heard today I got time, cuz. Okay, good. Oh, no intro? Oh, well, I don't know then. Oh, dang, my phone is on. Oop, let me put my phone on vibrate. Give me just a second here. I just want to make sure everything is just on point. If not, I'm not going to stream. Okay, you heard the sound, Camille B? Okay, good. No echo? Okay. So, oh my gosh. After my stream last week, I ended up I talked to Star, and I had text Armand the week before just to see like what are the programs everybody's using, because I'm having all these issues. And so Star gave me some tips. You know, we looked at compression and just all types of technical shit. But I ended up talking to the StreamYard people, and it looked like they added a bunch of new settings, because there were a few other YouTubers that were also having the same issues with StreamYard and the echoing. So if you are having issues, they added all these weird features, echo cancellation, audio control. So that was what was going on, because you laugh and have a good time. And I don't want to feel like I have to like censor my mannerisms, or I can't wave my hands, or I can't, like if I want to be loud, I should be able to be loud and key. I shouldn't have to hold myself back because of the microphone settings. And so when I finally got a human being on the line on StreamYard, we went through all my settings and they were all checked. So we went ahead and unchecked everything. I did a little mini stream with them with just me and them, and everything sounded okay. It works. And then he also talked about how sometimes my video was freezing, and he had me clear my cache. We just went through a whole bunch of steps. So I'm just fingers crossed, because I'm like, if this ain't working and this acting crazy, I'm going to have to move on. I can't use OBS. For whatever reason. Wait, somebody said something's going on. It's glitching again. It's freezing a bit, but y'all can hear me though, right? Because sometimes the freezing comes from a lot of people running in here, he was saying, and my cache, and YouTube. Okay. But it's working now. Because my main thing is the audio. Okay. We're good now? Okay. Because the thing is, if the audio is bad, then I can't put it on my podcast for, the truckers and stuff to listen to. So my main thing is the audio, the video glitching. I cleared the cache. Hopefully it's YouTube. I think it's YouTube, but my audio is my main concern. Okay, so when I was laughing out loud and stuff, it didn't do that funny where it would go in and out. Okay. All right, so if you're having issues on StreamYard, check your settings, check all your audio settings and uncheck them for other YouTubers having the issue. Okay, good. Nobody at home said the audio is great, good. Because I had guys shaming me like, man, Shawty, I like to watch you and shit with that audio, cuz that audio is trash, cuz. I'm like, damn, okay, just embarrass me some more, sir. So, all right, cool, it's clean. Okay, all right, we're ready to go. All right, well, let's go, shit. It's 7:12, okay? So this week is my housewarming party, so I've been getting ready for that all week. I got a few tea sippers coming into town, so I'm super excited. We're gonna have a good old funky time. So I just been busy just getting everything together with my home, on top of dealing with everything here. But it is a lot to talk about, lots of topics. So give me a second, let me pull up all my screens. Okay, so we're gonna start with Miss Pinky. Miss Pinkydoll. Let me go ahead and pull up all my stuff here. I got my videos ready. I got a lot of videos, so let me just check. Let me see, where's Pinky? Okay. So the Pinky girl, the non-playable character chick, the ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. She is a trip, okay? So this woman has like blown up. You see her everywhere. And Pinky is gorgeous, right? So Pinky's a very, very beautiful woman. And she's been all over social media playing this NPC character and stuff like that. And so she's causing controversy right now because if you guys don't know, she got invited to the Streamies. This is that bullshit I be talking about. People can just come out of nowhere on the internet and they get invited to the Streamies and they're all over YouTube and everything else. So she got invited to the Streamies, and so basically when she went on stage, everybody was like, who the hell is this black ass girl? She's damn near TT's complexion, like the fuck? And people were very shocked to see her. People didn't know it was her until she started saying, ice cream so good, and yes, 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 love, 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 and all that stuff. And the girl is very, very chocolate. She's not as light-skinned as she appears on TikTok and on social media. So this is causing a lot of controversy on social media. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it, honey. Give me just a second here. Let me share my screen. Miss Ice Cream so good. Her accent be cracking me up too. I thought she was French because I hear a French accent, but they say she's from Canada. So I'm assuming she's from the French part of Canada. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and listen to what this gentleman has to say here.
Nah, Pinkydoll facing backlash on social media because they stating that she is not highlighting her melanin and portraying a light skin on TikTok.
Gang gang.
I'm keeping it blue. I did not know this was Pinkydoll, bro. I did not know these were the same person. But basically, people are stating that, she should be supporting her dark skin tone and melanin because we already have so much colorism out here. While you have other people stating that everyone is just hating that she can be any type of color she wants. She can portray any color she want to be. That's not a problem. I'm going to be completely honest. If you went on her other platforms, not saying I do it, but if you've been on her other platforms, you'll see that she's a little darker than when she's on live. But you got folks saying, nah, this is two different tones. This is two completely different tones, and that they're not having it, and they want her canceled for it.
All right, let me go ahead and come back on the screen. He ain't about to do the whole commentary. So, as you guys saw on stage, she's very, very brown skin. Now, let me say this. A lot of people are saying that she's light skin fishing and she's ashamed of, her dark skin and things like that. But then I've also seen a lot of people taking up for her and saying, oh, well, she's hustling. That's what she's supposed to do. She's playing these non-playable characters, and most of those characters are very, very on the light skin side, and she wouldn't have made it through the algorithm if she wasn't as light. So it's very funny that I'm seeing a lot of people excusing her lighter, tone on camera. And so I guess what I can say is all of a sudden now people understand lighting, ring lights, camera function. But how many people have sent me super chats going in on me talking about I'm bleaching my skin? And I'm like, no, I'm not. It's the lighting. But now that when it comes to her, everybody understands lighting. But when it comes to any other dark-skinned person who looks a little bit lighter on camera, we're all bleaching our skin. You see what pretty privilege does for you? See, when you're pretty, people will come out with the capes, honey. I've seen so many capes for her. Oh, it's the lighting. Oh, well, she got a ring light and it makes brown people look lighter on camera. But when it's YouTubers, you stupid bitch, you're bleaching your skin, you hate your dark skin, you need to go ahead and appreciate your melanin. It's like, no, it's lighting. But it seems not everybody understands lighting when it comes to Miss Pinky. Am I wrong? Remember, people used to send me super chats. Why are you bleaching your skin? I liked you better when you were dark skinned. Man, what are you talking about? It's the lighting of the room. Sometimes if the curtains are open and the sun is in here, there's extra light. Right now I got the shades drawn, so it's a little bit darker in here, so I look more brown. Yeah, it's very funny that when it's a dark-skinned person, anytime a darker-skinned person looks 2 shades lighter. Remember India Arie? Oh, they drug her. Oh, she's bleaching her skin. She's like, no, it's lighting. But, Pinky to me is not dark skin. She's more caramel, like a dark caramel. And so it's just very funny how everybody all of a sudden understands lighting. But anytime a woman is dark skinned and she even looks a shade or 2 lighter, oh, the low self-esteem is oozing out this Ebony magazine cover. Oh, black ass trying to be light skinned. I was cracking up at all the caping. Now, do I think that she is, bleaching her skin or anything? No, of course not. Do I think she's light skin fishing? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, okay? I've heard of black fishing, when you got the white girls trying to look more, ethnic and stuff like that. They love the black features, the full lips, the tan skin. But, once the camera goes off, they go back to being Becky. So I've heard of white fishing, but I think for her, I'm not mad at her. I'm glad that she fooled a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all followed her because y'all thought she was racially ambiguous. She had the blonde wig. She had the sexy French accents, okay? Ice cream's so good. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. She catfished a lot of guys. That's why a lot of guys are feeling away. They thought that she was, light, bright, racially ambiguous, la, 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 sexy Latina. They thought she was spicy. And they find out she's just a regular, brown skinned girl from the hood, from hood ass Montreal or some shit, whatever, French speaking Canada. So a lot of people are in their feelings, and I don't know. I'm not mad at her. You do what you got to do, sis. But I think that's why a lot of people are mad. They thought that they was gonna see, this light, bright, super light skin, Brazilian, I don't know, child. They thought that what she looked like on TikTok was what they was gonna see in real life. And regardless of her skin tone, she's a really pretty woman. Like, she really is pretty. Like, feature wise, her eyes, her face is very symmetrical. She's a very beautiful girl, nice body. So I think that's why a lot of people are mad. They're upset because they thought she was lighter, and had she gone on there with her real skin tone, had she been as brown as she was, I don't think she would have been pushed through the algorithm. I highly believe that. I don't get pushed through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't do anything much different than some of my lighter skin counterparts, and they get pushed all through the algorithm. The algorithm does not like darker skin. That has been proven. You know what I'm saying? That's not a figment of the imagination. But what I find funny is that, that pretty privilege definitely works, because the caping that I saw for Pinky, I said, damn, girl, must be nice to be just beautiful. Because, my ass just, gets accused of bleaching. You know what I mean? Everybody, oh man, all these damn lighting, technicians on social media. I was very surprised. I said, oh, so now everybody understands how lighting works. Oh, okay. But anybody else who's dark skinned and just looks a shade lighter, we're all bleaching, So they definitely caped up for her. Now, I will say is this. I think, I do like Pinky. I think she's doing her thing. She's found a way to make a bag. If goofies want to sit there and pay her $7,000 a day or however much she makes to sit there and say, ice cream's so good and gang, 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 gang. I'm not mad at her. She ain't hurting nobody. She's doing her thing. But I do have to also keep it real. So the other day, I was minding my business and, strolling the streets of social media. And I ran across a video of Pinky and she was yelling. Her accent was hella strong. She was mad. How dare you guys take my OnlyFans video and post it for free? People supposed to be paying for those videos and you guys are stealing my OnlyFans videos and posting them all over the internet. She was going on. So I'm like, oh, what is she doing on OnlyFans? I just knew her for this NPC or whatever it's called, this, non-playable character. So, curiosity killed the damn cat, okay? So I said, well, what is she doing on OnlyFans? Well, the only way for me to find out is to go onto Twitter. Elon Musk is X. So I go on to X, a.k.a. Twitter, and I Google, Pinky's OnlyFans. Oh, my gosh. Auntie almost had a heart attack. Do y'all know this lady Pinky was taking some 10-inch peen? Big as hell. Oh, she was shoving it in every hole. I said, well, damn. Nick changed the name from Pinky to Pussy. Okay, I'm just saying. She was taking it. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Okay, so my thing is this. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. I find it very interesting how this girl has blown up. What I've noticed is that a lot of people who blow up fast like that, they tend to have an OnlyFans. They tend to be pushed more. And when she's playing this character, most people who are watching this are younger people. I'm not going to watch, her play an NPC character. It gives me transhumanism vibes, so I don't really watch it unless she's viral for something. But it's very interesting that she's a full-on porn star as well. So I don't know, maybe my tin hat is tingling. Okay? No different than Adam 22 and his wife, They have a young fan base and they're out here, She's getting banged. I can watch her full porn tape on Twitter. So that's just what made my tin hat tingle. That, okay, she blew up very quickly and she's also doing this. But yeah, I was very surprised. I thought she was on OnlyFans, maybe in a bikini, saying, ice cream's so good, ice cream's so good. No, she's on OnlyFans getting rammed. And who was the guy? Is that her porn partner, baby daddy? Hung like a damn mule. I said, okay, well, damn, Pinky, I wasn't expecting this shit. I said, not Pinky. I said, we already had a Pinky the porn star. Now we got a Pinky NPC porn star, okay? I thought it was just, I was shocked. I wasn't expecting that. Now I see why she was upset, Y'all are taking from her OnlyFans banking. Yeah, it's on Twitter for free. But Elon Musk loves to argue with reporters and say that there's no porn on his site. Anything I want to watch, I don't even have to go to Pornhub. I just go to Twitter and it's there for free for all to see. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of side-eyeing. You said her name is Pinkydoll, right? There was a Pinky porn star too. Remember Pinky the porn star back in the day? The short light-skinned girl. Then now she's like 400 pounds. Now they call her something else, but yeah, Pinky the porn star from back in the day. They're not the same Pinky. This Pinky's tall. That Pinky's like 4'11", about 400 pounds now. Y'all remember light-skinned Pinky the porn star? She's from Minneapolis. Uh-huh. Y'all know about old school Pinky. Oh, okay. Pinkydoll. Yeah. Pinkydoll, she's doing her thing, though. But I think, maybe she'll be able to segue where she doesn't have to do, the full-on porn on OnlyFans now. And, segue, take this. She's viral now. Like I said, she's a beautiful woman. Obviously, she's getting a lot of clout. I think she dropped a song recently playing the character. So people are loving it. She has millions of followers now. So yeah, a lot of people might think it's stupid and they don't get it. It's not my cup of tea, right? Like I'm not going to sit there and watch somebody play transhumanism all day, but a lot of people really enjoy it. She's not the first to do it. They've been, many people before her doing this, but I just love the fact that a lot of people are upset because she's not light skinned. I love it. I love the fact that she was like, you know what? I'm about to put them damn ring lights dead in my damn face. You know what I'm saying? Throw on this filter and it got her to go viral. Because honestly, I didn't know what she was. I thought, maybe she was, half Asian or something. I wasn't really sure what her ethnicity was when her videos first went viral. But she said it herself, she's a black woman. So TMZ's messy ass caught up with her to talk to her about what everybody was saying about her, like just the whole light skin fishing. So we're going to go ahead and watch this here. Give me just a second. Oh, why is this not opening? Hold on. Open with. Okay, there we go. So we're going to listen to what Miss Pinky has to say here. All right.
You were at the Streaming Awards the other day.
Yeah.
A lot of people were sort of like surprised at your appearance, and some critics were even saying your TikTok is light skin fishing. I don't agree.
Really?
But how do you respond to like those critics?
Well, when I go to the sun, I can get a little darker, but it's life. What can I do? And I love to be a black woman. Fuck the mean.
You think they're just haters who don't get it?
Yeah, I think it's just kidding. Yeah, straight.
All right. She said it. She said she loves to be a black woman. Fuck you mean? Somebody said they call her the light skin. They call the Canadian Jocelyn Hernandez. So so y'all said that was her dusty boyfriend that she was having sex with on OnlyFans. Oh, I didn't know. Well, shit, boyfriend is hung like a damn mule. Well, shout out to the boyfriend. I didn't know who the hell that was. I didn't know if that was her porn partner or what the hell. All right, I see why she be saying ice cream so good. She getting that good. Okay, she got that in-house peen. All right, Pinky. They said it's her dusty boyfriend. So I guess the boyfriend ain't got to work no more. He just got to bang bang instead of gang gang. You got to bang 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 all day. Okay, boyfriend, we see you. That done turned this into a family business. Instead of gang gang, he's bang bang. That dick is so good. Let me stop. Like I said, I didn't know. Oh, yeah, well, the boyfriend. Okay, boyfriend. I said, well, damn. I was like, I ain't never seen him in a porno before. No wonder why. That's an in-house peen. Okay, all right. That dick is so good. Let me stop. All right, so Pinky is out here doing her thing. Pinkydoll, not Pinky, not the old school porn star Pinky, but Pinkydoll. So she's out here doing her thing. So kudos to her. You know, she made it on the streamies, and we got a chance to see her for who she is. You know, she's a brown skin beauty. So anybody who feels away, that's between y'all and God, okay? She's going to keep doing her. So now we got to go ahead. We got to talk about Tyrese. Tyrese is back. He refuses to just let us be, okay? Now, at one point in time, Tyrese was a well-loved entertainer. You know, we all remember Tyrese from back in the day on the back of that damn city bus. Da-da-da-da-da, always Coca-Cola, yeah. And he give that big-ass bright smile. Oh, my gosh. That was my childhood. I miss that Tyrese. Milk dud head Tyrese with the big white teeth. Young and sexy. Very friendly. Hell, I miss Jody from Baby Boy, okay? I miss Jody Joe. Now we got, sweet lady Tyrese. Sweet lady, could you be my sweet love for a lifetime? Don't get me started. Now we got this whiny Tyrese. He's out here suing Home Depot, claiming racism. He's out here claiming that the judge that presided over his case was racist. Now he's out here singing about child support. You couldn't have told me as a teenager in my room, okay? Watching them old school Coca-Cola commercials that 20 years later we'd have Tyrese here just acting a fool. He done dropped a song about child support. He's upset. He feels like it's not right that he has to pay $20,000. The song is called Love Transaction. He wants to know, was it really love? Did Samantha really love him? Or is this merely a transaction for her? That is the question that he's asking. And for me, I listened to the whole song, and Tyrese still has vocals. We're not going to take that from Tyrese, okay? Tyrese can sing. But I don't care. Like, can you take us out this text message thread? I don't care about this drama with you and Samantha, your black queen, okay? Remember when you were trolling black women and saying that you find yourself a black queen? Then she came out and said she wasn't black and that you need to stop trolling your own people. So, we don't care, Tyrese. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and listen to a snippet of this song here. Let me share my screen. And before we start that, we're going to go ahead and pull out the tiny violin from Mia. Okay? Shout out to Mia for this great petty gift. Let's get this out. We're going to play along to Tyrese's new song. Just a snippet, not enough to get us in trouble with the algorithm. Just a snippet. I just want y'all to hear the part where he cries about owing $20,000. I got to sign in. Anybody signing into that shit?
20,000 is in child support. We both know just who that money's for.
That's all y'all get. $20,000 in child support. We all know what the money's really for. Sir, please go back to the sweet ladies' days. Please go back to the zodiac signs. Stop with this child support shit. We don't care. Dear, near, 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 near. We don't care. Take us out this group text with you and Samantha, okay? He done try to get Martin Luther King's son down to the damn court. He done called Benjamin Crump down there. All this for child support? Pay for your child and move along. That is part of, that's on you. You chose to marry your racially ambiguous queen instead of looking for somebody who really loved you for you. Okay? I don't care. You can date who you want to date. But at the end of the day, you chose her. And so, you're a rich man. You're in Fast and the Furious. You got a lot of good songs that we've all supported over the years. You got a Starbucks machine in your house. Hibachi grill in the backyard. I ain't forgot that damn MTV Cribs episode. Remember Tyrese took us all over his mansion. You can afford it, sir. Pay your child support. Keep us out the group text. We do not care. The song is cute though. He can sing, but it's just like I feel no ways. I don't care. When I heard that part, I cackled. I cackled for 2 days straight. $20,000. We know what it's for. Tyrese needs to have several seats. He needs to go on some with this mess. Let me go ahead and read some of these super chats here. Charlie B said 1999 says, haven't caught a live in a while. This is my first time in seeing you in almost a year. Oh my God, not a year. Says you look good, sis. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat as well. C. Johnson sent $4.99 says, Auntie, I knew you were going to go live and break down all the drama in these streets. Sending much love and blessings your way, T. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Aaron sent $9.99 says, hey, Auntie, haven't sent the super chat in a while, but I love and appreciate you. Watching you while currently in South Carolina with the storm going on. Hope all is well. T-Sippers, stay safe. Thank you so much, Aaron. And yes, everybody in the Carolinas, in Florida, please stay safe. All my T-Sippers, I know y'all better be prepared. Food, water, everything. I know earlier, I forgot what part of Florida that was, near Tampa, they had 9 feet of water, from the storm surge. And there were people trapped. It was a particular little area. They told it was like 700 people that lived there. They told everybody to evacuate. 30 people decided to stay. So now those 30 people are stuck. So you guys take these evacuation orders seriously and stay prepared. So good luck to everybody. And thank you, Aaron. I'm glad I'm able to keep you guys company while you guys are riding out the storm. Yes, Cedar Key. Thank you, Amara. Yes, Cedar Key. Thank you. Let's see here. Joshua Young says, hey T, it's my birthday tomorrow, turning 29. Love watching you as always. Well, happy early birthday, Joshua. Thank you so much for the super chat. It is now, what is this, Virgo season? Y'all, I don't know nobody else but Leos. Okay, I think we're in Virgo season, so shout out to all the Virgos out there. Just realized my mama's a Virgo, so I had to learn these signs. Or no, she's not a Virgo. I think she's a Sagittarius. I really don't know nobody else's sign besides Leos. I think she's a Sagittarius. What is September 22nd? Is that Virgo or Sagittarius? I think Sagittarius is December. It's a Virgo? No, my son's a Libra. My youngest son. Oh, she's a Virgo? She's a Libra? Y'all don't even know. Somebody Google. I really do not even know nobody else's signs, honey. That's how you know Leos. Oh, so she is a Virgo. Okay, well, shout out Virgos. My mama's birthday coming up. Oh. Okay, so she's a Virgo. Libra starts September 23rd. So she made the cutoff. Okay. Okay. All right, well, it's Virgo season. We know Beyonce birthday coming up. That's the only Virgo I be remembering, too. I remember because she, you know, the damn beehive goes crazy. All right, now. Well, at least I know my mama's birthday. I don't know everybody's sign. I got to Google people's signs. But happy birthday, Joshua. TJ says, T, that deep dive was excellent. Oh, thank you. My husband was stationed in Honolulu in 2011, and he's been seeing the writing on the wall back then. Thank you guys so much to everybody who watched my deep dive on the Maui fires. It was very emotional putting that together, you know, going back over like the interviews and everything else. But I also learned a lot, you know, because I knew a little bit about like the kingdom. I didn't know all the in-depth stuff. So this deep dive taught me so much. And now I really understand why a lot of the Hawaiians were upset about the tourism and how they want to be their own country separate from the United States. And so it was just very, very interesting to just go down that rabbit hole. You know, even like all the stuff that was blue that did not burn compared to everything else that was just literally incinerated. And another thing I found very interesting is I'm looking for people who look like Queen Lydia. And it's like most of the people now in Hawaii are very mixed. The population does not really look like the original Hawaiians. You know, most people look like Filipino, Asian, you know, a lot of white people. So, like, they've definitely lost a lot of their heritage there. So, it's just sad. But, yeah, I'm really glad it was very informative and people liked it. It was 3 hours, but I very thoroughly enjoyed just putting it together, the music. And then the Hawaiian rapper at the end, oh, my gosh, he killed it. He killed it. I had to download his song and just support him. I loved how he talked about, like, you know, just his ancestral homeland. And, you know, I just felt like that was like the chef's kiss to end the deep dive with him rapping. So just good luck to everybody out there in Hawaii and especially in Lahaina and everything that's going on in Lahaina. I just wish everybody the best because there's definitely some type of cover up. You know, I feel like it's way deeper. Where can you watch the deep dives, Brie? You have to be a member, excuse me, of YouTube, Patreon, or in the Discord. So the deep dives are for everybody outside of Discord. You have to either be a YouTube member or a Patreon member, and you have access to the deep dive. But yeah, I dropped that, I believe, like a week ago. So it's really good. Thank you, guys. Day says, T, are you getting slimmer? Yes. I posted my 6-month result today on Discord. My goal initially was 145, and as of today, I'm 133 pounds. This shirt don't even fit me. Them titties is, child, I went down a cup and everything, honey. I'm down to 133 pounds. I was thinking about getting down to 130, but literally, like, nothing fits me. My hips, my ass, everything went bye-bye. So I think I'm okay at 133, you know, but I feel better. Like, you know, I can run up and down the steps without being all out of breath, you know, just been really just walking. I don't eat anything after 7 anymore. Portion control. Like, this was 6 months. So I'm very happy. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I feel like I'm back down to my normal pre-COVID weight. You know what I'm saying? And people been like, oh, you know, you're too skinny. Well, you got to remember, when I lived in LA, I was only like 122 pounds when I was in LA. I was very, very thin. You had to be very, very skinny out there, you know, for like modeling and acting gigs because, you know, on camera, you look heavy. So when I lived in LA, I was only like 122 pounds. So I don't want to be that skinny, but, you know, like 130, I'm cool right there. So I'm happy. I feel a lot better. Like, now when I laugh, you know, there's not, you know, double chin and shit. Now when I kick my head back, I'm like, oh my got the double chin. So yeah, I feel better. I feel so much better. So thank you guys for noticing. But yeah, a lot of my stuff, clothes, baggy, really don't fit as well. You know what I'm saying? I need to get another thing because this does not fit my Fitbit wrist thing. So I got to get like a smaller something. I went from a large to a medium, and now I got to find a smaller one. But I feel good. I feel so much better. I do. My stomach is flat. My waist is back down to 30 inches. Like, oh my gosh, thank you. There was at one point, my shit got up to like a 36. I said, oh damn. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. I was just, and you know when you're like gaining weight, you're not even realizing it until you can't fit your pants. And so then when I got into the double digits, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I've never worn a size 11 pair of shorts. And I was like, this is insane. Like I had to I went to a size 11 in shorts last summer. Hips and ass, oh my gosh, too much. And now I'm back down to a 5. Oh gosh. I feel good. I'm sorry, I like my single digits. I know being skinny ain't for everybody, but damn it, it's for me. I feel a lot better back in my skinny body. You know what I'm saying? I did the thicky thick. No, size 11 was too big for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I'm in my 5s. You know what I'm saying? But I still wear like my size 11 jeans, but now it look like them jeans be baggy in the back. Ain't no ass back there. I'm like, damn. Look like I'm sagging and shit from the early 90s. Jeans be all baggy on me. My son be like, why don't you go get some jeans that fit? I'm like, well, these are my comfortable fat girl jeans. So I just be walking around Walmart, honey. Them jeans be baggy as hell. Be baggy in the ass. For real. But yeah, I feel good. Let's see here. Chloe G says, this is a lovely surprise, pun intended. Hit the like button. Yes, y'all, hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Not Your Average Brother sent 1999 says, congratulations again on the new home tea. Hope your housewarming goes great. Just remodeled my kitchen. It was 6 weeks worth of headache, but I love the turnout. That is awesome. Thank you so much. There is nothing like remodeling and just, switching stuff up. And remodeling, it takes you out your comfort zone. There's people in your house banging and everything else. But the final thing is what's worth it. So congratulations on the kitchen remodel. So I've still been recording videos. I just have not been able to edit anything. I finally redid my whole bedroom, decorated and everything else. So I got to show some videos of that. We got some new stools for the kitchen that just kind of match better. So we've been slowly but surely getting each room together. So I'm just, trying to remind myself Rome wasn't built in a day. So, when we do the housewarming, there's going to be some rooms that are not together, and I don't care. The main rooms are together. That's all I'm concerned with, the main rooms. But thank you so much for the super chat, love. Bubbles Activated sent $9.99 says, hey T, just moved to Montana for a new job. Maybe I can be like Moneybag Mo one day. I will catch the playback. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chat, and congratulations on your new job and on your new move. Let's see here. Mario Outsider Luigi sent $50. Says, everybody please subscribe. T should have been at 1 million a long time ago. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And there's a lady named, I think, Ashley Say So. People were sending me her video. She had, not a video, she had made a community post just shouting me out. So thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate that. I really appreciate the support as well. I should have been at 1 million a long time ago. But, at this point, I just don't know. I'm over it. I think that's the main thing. I'm over it. But I'm happy for anybody else who gets to 1 million. Recently, Anthony Brian Logan, he got to 1 million, So I'm still happy for anybody who gets there, because I know he got there with hard work. He wasn't buying fake publications and, trolling and starting beefs. So, like I said, when it happens, it happens. But at this point, I just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got like my hardcore tea sippers, we got over 7,000 people in the house. That's all I care about. You know, because you got people who got 1 million plus, 10 million subscribers. And their asses are not even at, they can't even pull in what I pull in live streams. So, I'm grateful for whatever. So thank you. Pat Williams in the chat says, T, your recent deep dive was amazing. Hashtag Maui. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Desiree Sim 499 says, I'm late to the party, catching the playback. Thank you for always making my day better with your lives. Shout out to the Discord. Thank you, Desiree, and thanks for coming through, sis. Hold on. Alex Facey set 1999 says, sending you some love. Great to see alive after a long day of work. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you're able to join us today. Alex says, I haven't caught a live in forever. You're looking good, T. Haven't watched a deep dive video yet either, but I plan to do some deep diving into them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis. All right, so I'm going to read some more of the super chats. I'm going to come back. Let me go ahead and get on to the next topic here. It's already been 40 minutes. Time be flying when you having a good old funky time, honey. So, let's talk about Charleston White and Brittany Renner. So, if y'all don't know, Brittany Renner is once again going viral for, just utter foolishness. She was on a podcast recently with Charleston White. And she just decided to literally show her ass, her draws, and everything else. And a lot of people feel like, it's the drugs. Like, she must be high out her mind. There's something wrong with her. So we're going to watch. And then she started, cussing out the host. She threw a water bottle at this man. Started cussing out the host. Was just being super ratchet. But again, there's always excuses for Brittany because she's pretty. Pretty privilege. So let's go ahead and watch Brittany act a fool and, let's watch, Charleston White's eye move from side to side. He don't know what to do with all that ass. I love Charleston, though. He's funny. So we're gonna watch Brittany trying to put it on Charleston White. Had them eyes going every which damn way.
She off the pill or something. Yo, man. Yo.
Charleston don't know what to think.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. That's peripheral. Shut up. Seriously, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Because if you ever felt real love to where you have a motherfucking second-degree tear, hello? Hello?
You didn't mean that shit.
Hello? You don't know what it's fucking like.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I meant to hit this nigga.
Wrong guy.
Let me tell you something.
Wrong guy.
Shut the fuck up. This right here is about to go. Let me tell you something. Shut up when I'm fucking talking. Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that nigga. Because you sitting over here laughing.
Chill. Relax.
I ain't chilling.
Relax.
Because at the end of the day, it ain't your pussy. Hey, listen. I hear you. Hey, listen, that's fine. But guess what? You protecting him is what it is. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? Hey, don't be sitting over there laughing. Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to him right here. I ain't talking about then that ain't my shit then.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and come back on the screen. I didn't want to make the screen big because, she had her coochie up, YouTube, honey. Let me say this. Okay, let me. Now, I remember a few months ago, everybody was saying that, oh, Brittany's changing. She's turning a new leaf. Oh, she wants to be forgiven for her hoish ways. She learned the error of being a hoe. Remember, she was, she was Miss Red Pill, honey. And everybody, oh, she's changed her ways. And like I told y'all, even with Black China, sit back and watch the seeds that these women plant and see the fruit that it bears. Okay, 6 months ago, she was denouncing whole culture and, oh, we gotta, I shouldn't have been fucking everybody. And, I need to carry myself with respect. Fast forward 6 months later, she's out here giving Charleston White a damn lap dance. She's cussing folks out. She's throwing water bottles at grown men. It's just the way she was behaving on that podcast was disgusting. But again, people will make excuses for her because she's pretty. If she looked like a damn wildebeest, she would have been escorted out of there in handcuffs. Let's keep it real, okay? If she looked a hot damn mess, wasn't cute and tiny, they would have fucking drug her ass out that studio feet first, kicking and screaming. But because she's cute, everybody makes excuses for her behavior. Her behavior was disgusting. I don't know what type of drug she's on. If she popped a Molly, I don't know what's wrong with her. But, her behavior is very, very trash-like. It was very unbecoming. But again, like I said, they make excuses for her because she's cute. It's spicy. I don't find anything cute about that. Then she's talking about, it's her pussy and, it's second degree tear in her cooch. Why do we need to know all this? We don't need to know what happened to your coochie during childbirth. It happens to quite a few women. Like, who cares? Just high out her mind. Higher than damn squirrel nuts in a tree. just high. Like I said, at this point, people just do anything on these podcasts to go viral, looking for viral moments. If that man would have turned around and hauled off on her, hit her, did something to her, he'd be in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she's talking down to him, she's throwing shit at him, she's just doing the most. That's why, again, when these girls be trying to, I'm changing a new leaf. No, what you're trying to do, you're trying to tap into a new fan base. Because you're not able to make money hoeing. You're not, able to make as much. Everybody knows what you're about. So once, this check, the club appearances and the whole culture and all that stuff, once that check runs dry, then everybody wants to be reborn again, whatever. So she was just 6 months ago screaming all this red pill ideology. Now she's back on her thought shit because she wasn't making no money from that. So Brittany needs to get it together, okay? That was not cute at all. I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that. Because I know for a fact, Charleston talks against stuff like that and that type of behavior. But it was just, I don't know, it was weird. It was just a lot of caping for her on social media. Oh, she's just a little bit drunk. It's all right. No, it's not all right. It's not all right to sit there and throw things at people and to talk down to people like that. Like, act accordingly. You're a guest on their set. They're not in your home. You're in their home. So you act accordingly or get the fuck out. It's that simple. Yeah, I don't feel bad for the baby daddy. Everybody wants to act like PJ Washington's some type of victim. Absolutely not. He, like I said a long time ago, he could have dated a regular girl in his college, his high school sweetheart. He chose to run behind Brittany because she's popular, all the guys know her, and he got her pregnant. He's not innocent in this. So I don't, everybody looks at it like, oh, she trapped him. No, he put himself in that situation. Again, when you have something to lose, I don't care if it's money, if it's your sperm, you need to act accordingly. Strap up. So that's why she's upset because people keep bringing up her baby daddy. But, you chose to mess with this young dude and get pregnant by him. You're always going to be attached to PJ Washington, point blank period. But he's not a victim in this. Somebody said no feeling is shameful. Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. But again, she's just worried about going viral. So she got her viral moment yesterday. Let's see here. Kirby Wiggins says, at least his voice and melody is good. Ty, please change the words. That's all I got. You got what you asked for. Yeah. Like I said, he can still sing. Tyrese can sing his ass off, but I wasn't feeling that song. The only thing I heard when he was singing that song was just me playing the tiny violin right along with it. Let's see here. New Killer 03 Sim 499 says, "Hey T, I love your videos. How do you feel about the funky Chloe mess?" I heard a bit about it. I don't think he should have went in on her looks. I thought that was a bit much. But I mean, a lot of people have said that Chloe, comes off as inauthentic. People have said that for a while now. But I think, when he started going in on her looks and talking about it without makeup, I feel like that was a bit too far, in my personal opinion. I don't think that he should have went in on her looks. Talk about the behavior, but you don't have to go in on her looks. You know what I'm saying? Because we get drugged enough as black women for our features and our looks and stuff like that. So I did not agree with that. But I also feel like the whole thing with Holly, if she's pregnant, what's his name? DDP, child, the YouTube rapper, if she's pregnant by him, that's her grown business. Why are people acting like both her and her sister are 12 and 13? Aren't they like 24 and 25, or am I mistaken? Like, these are grown women. Somebody called him DVD. Did I call him DVD? I don't know that boy name. DGD? CD? DPG? What do y'all keep writing DVD? What is the boy name? DDD? I don't know his name. I'm done. Dog Pound Gangster? That's the only DGG we know. Shit. I got that boy DVD. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like I said, they're grown, so I don't even understand. Like, okay, I mean, is he? Maybe he's rich off of YouTube. I don't know. He got more subscribers than me, so I'm assuming he's getting a YouTube bag. I'm assuming, but people feel like she's not worth, like she's she's up here and he's down here. She's beneath him or something. I don't know, child. I don't know. Obviously, she saw some good characteristics in DBD, and she decided to ICDC stuff. I'm not fully. Y'all stop. Someone called him ICDC college. Y'all need to stop. But I mean, obviously, she saw something in ICDC, child. PPP. How did I get on this topic? Okay, fuck you, not diva. I don't agree with him talking about Chloe's looks, okay? But like I said, at the end of the day, EBT and, Holly, they're grown. If they want to bring a child into this world, that is their grown business. Everybody needs to stop acting like Chloe and Holly are 12 and 13. They're grown women, okay? You know what I'm saying? Let them get that, I hope that, he ends up marrying her. Don't just knock her up and then, go back to your rap career. They're good Christian girls. I hope there's a ring coming with that pregnancy, and good luck to them. I don't follow them like that. Like, to me, they're just young. I don't follow them like that. They weren't part of my Disney era. I only know them from Beyonce. Y'all know my Disney era was, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera. Anything after that, y'all got to school me on GED and BED. So but good luck to them, So everybody wants to know if the sister's pregnant. If she is, she is. If she's not, oh well, shit. At the end of the day, that the baby, if she is pregnant, is going to be fine. Y'all act like she's pregnant by just, some hood booger who don't got nothing. Like, he got his, he got his little YouTube career. He's a little rapper. He gets some, AdSense revenue. He got a little something going on. He ain't broke. So they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Let's see here. Brown Sugar Baby 90 says, "Hey T, just showing some love. Wishing you all the best." Thank you so much, sis. Pal Dean Cruz says, "I'm in Jacksonville. We didn't have anything major. Everything was open except Walmart." Thank you, sis. I'm glad you're doing good. Thanks for coming through. I'm gonna butcher this. Quadaria. I hope I said it right. She's saying $4.99. She says, "Hey T, love your videos. You look great. Congratulations on the weight loss." Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alex says, I haven't caught a live in forever. You're looking good, T. I haven't watched the deep dive video either, but I plan on doing. Oh, I think I read that already. Thank you, Alex. Let's see here. Epitome Fran sent $9.99, says, who's that girl? You look damn good. Congrats. Tell them haters to say something. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Let's see here. Did you see Charleston White mace his boxing opponent? No. I did see him just bang somebody in the head with a damn knife or some shit. He hit him with a knife, a pig poker, he called it. The boy was bleeding like a stuffed pig. I saw that video. Now he out here macing people? Y'all gonna stop messing with Charleston White. And then he hit him with the butt of the knife, and then he pulled out the switch and was like, nah. I said, well, damn. Pulled out like a ninja. So let that man go. All right, so we got to talk about all the drama here that's going on with Bambi, Erica, and Spice. Love and Hip Hop. So as you guys know, I did the video the other day about Bambi, Erica, and Zell getting arrested. And then Saucy Santana, he ran up out of there. He just scurried his ass out of there. And so this man named Justin, who works for the Shade Room, is interviewing Bambi. And so they're talking about, what all happened that day. So we're going to watch this. This TRS investigates. He be cracking me up. He got that serious reporter voice. He's funny. So he's interviewing with Bambi. We're going to go ahead and watch this here.
Continued knocking his body camera off. He says that he got her outside, announced that he was an Atlanta police officer again, but Mena attempted to break away, biting him on his left shoulder, leaving a reddish mark. According to the report, she also told him she was pregnant. All were taken to jail. Mena and Zellswag are facing willful obstruction of law enforcement and simple battery charges.
I was simply trying to diffuse the situation, trying not to get it to the point of people getting arrested and thrown out the club, and that just wasn't the case.
That's why Bambi was only charged with obstruction. The officer said that she was not aggressive whatsoever, but told her to move out of the way several times. She allegedly refused to move, which hindered his investigation.
These police officers and the security, they just misuse their power.
In the hours after, we showed you the social media firestorm that followed.
I got the dodge because I don't play that.
Saucy Santana went on the record giving his side.
Erica was very belligerent. I don't know, maybe she probably got too drunk or whatever the case is. She was real wild last night. She got into it with the security guards. It was 3-4 big securities on top of her. So Zell just being a man. And then his girls, he was trying to de-escalate the situation.
Mama D also in the mix.
Erica, do not be getting Bambi in no trouble. Bambi, you need to reassess who your friends are. Bambi love her children, okay? And Scrappy love his children, okay? Don't be getting Bam locked up. Now, I know y'all Mama D taking up for Bam. I don't want her locked up.
She cares about you, and she would like you to leave Erica alone. What do you think about, that statement from Mama D?
It's cap. Because at the end of the day, Mama D was served a cease and desist, and I think she thought it was a joke to begin with. And when she realized that this is not a joke, you have been making false statements about me all this time on the internet, maybe that's what made her pipe down. She hasn't cared about anything up until this point, in regards to me and me being a mother and my mental health.
Have you talked to Erica since that night?
Yeah, of course. For one, she feels bad. She feels like the narrative is that, Erica is wild and she's crazy and she's a spaz. I just hope that she can regroup and just understand that she do have people that have her back, and I don't think that she's a bad person at all.
We reached out to Erica Mena.
All right. Now me and Bambi having the same shelf. Hey. But mine's silver, hers is gold. Okay, Bambi. Similar taste. So I don't know. I just find the whole situation interesting. I think that at the end of the day, Erica is definitely a hothead. We all know that. We've watched Erica over the years, you know, wild out. But she told the police that she was pregnant. Who was she pregnant by? I hope she's not pregnant again by Safari. I'm thinking, did she tell them that so that way they would get out for her? Like, was that just a ruse? Like, I'm pregnant. So that way they would stop pulling on her? Or is she really knocked up low-key by Safari or somebody else? So that kind of made my ears perk up. I do agree with what she said about Mama D. I don't think Mama D was being sincere at all. Don't you get Bambi in trouble. Bambi a mama. She been a mama. Y'all been dragging her for the past 6 months. Stop. I do think that was cap. I do agree with that. And the thing is, how you gonna be pregnant and y'all are out there drinking? Like Saucy said, Erica was literally saucy. No pun intended. She was saucy, drunk, and now you're screaming that you're pregnant. So, I don't know. I think Erica needs to reevaluate some things. You know, it's sad. It's really sad. So now, speaking on Erica, if you guys remember months ago, the whole table flipping situation with Spice and Erica Mena, it finally aired on Love and Hip Hop, and so everybody's talking about it, and people are very upset because Erica Mena called Spice a blue-haired monkey, and so she's been getting drugged all day on social media. This entire situation was a mess, and remember, this was around the time I was in Atlanta. So I was in Atlanta during this time when all that took place. I got firsthand tea the day, because the day it all happened, we all kicked it afterwards. I guess I have to show y'all these pictures of me, Scrappy, and Diamond, okay? Because, you know, me not being messy, I've just kept these pictures to myself. Scrappy was like, don't post these pictures nowhere, T. I was like, I'm not. But now it looks like Diamond and Scrap are together. Because Diamond was going off on the Shade Room, I think, today. And it looks like Scrap is with Diamond. Am I wrong? Write in the chat. Are they officially together now? So now, Scrap, can I post my pictures of me, you, and Diamond and shit from her party? Damn it. Because, yeah, she was going off about some shit on social media. Yeah, the whole thing is a mess. Okay, so we were all down there. So, what's the boy name? Jalen. The little cute boy that had the baby with Phelan, Pina, Portia's new husband, ex, Jalen. So they was already like spilling the tea on everything that happened that day. We was just all out there talking about all of that. So it's very interesting now to see how everything has played out. Okay. Tracy said that they're official. Yeah, it looks like they're official. So, because a lot of people were dragging Diamond and saying, how are you bragging about being back with Scrappy when Scrappy had cheated on you, you know, with other women? So that whole situation is a mess. But yeah, they're definitely, you know, I had a feeling that day. You know, but, you know, everybody's kind of playing it off. But somebody says you need to get back on IG. I know everybody misses my Instagram page. They're like, we don't follow other, you know, pages like that. I'm missing out on the tea. But like I said, a lot of the stuff is being posted in the YouTube community feed. So we're posting stuff on that. But let's watch this video here of Miss Mena and not Ice Spice. So many damn spicy people out here. Saucy Spice and Spice, Ice Spice. Okay. So we're going to watch this. Yeah, Erica, man, oh man. All right.
14 years. Welcome to the club. I've been doing it for 16. Okay? 16. Okay, with your son that don't like you.
Is officially disgraced in my book. This woman was given a second chance at life by God. And here she is choosing to use that second chance at life to come at me and my son. It just speaks volumes on who she is. Once you cross the line and speak on my kids, just know we will forever have peace.
Let me out!
believe you. You just call this girl a monkey.
All right, let me come back on the screen. So that was really crazy. That table flip. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it was a good flip, but Teresa Giudice had the best flip ever. Okay, I'm sorry, my Kanye voice. That's not topping Teresa Giudice. Engaged 19 times. Y'all remember that on the Real Housewives of New Jersey? That will forever be an iconic table flip. She found out Danielle was engaged 19 times and flipped the damn table over. I'm sorry, that was Erica. You tried. Okay, I give that a 7 out of 10, but Teresa's was a 10 out of 10. That shit was funny. That lives in my head rent free. Okay, but now real talk though. I think the situation was just all the way out of pocket. And I met both of them, Erica Spice, and they were both very nice to me. I will say this. I don't think that Spice should have brought up her child, right? I think she shouldn't have said that your child doesn't like you. As a mom, that is going to trigger somebody. But at the end of the day, her responding the way she responded, flipping the table over, and then calling her a blue monkey, there is a lot of colorism undertones with that. Because it's like, if she was lighter, would you consider her a monkey? Would you have called her a monkey if she was light skinned? 9 times out of 10, absolutely not. And it's very funny now because I've seen pictures of Erica as of recent, and it looks like she's blackfishing. She's looking a lot darker, a lot more tan, so I just don't agree with it. I think it was disgusting. But even the monkey aside, because people will call names and make fun of people's features and stuff like that, I think what's even more bothersome is that you're wishing death on her. Like, what happened to Spice was serious. She could have died. Her kids could have been without a mother. I don't think it's ever appropriate to wish death on somebody. Even if she brought up your son, she didn't wish death on your son. She didn't say any of that. You know what I mean? She brought up your son, but to say that you wish that she would have died and, like she got a second chance at life and look how she's using it. I just feel like Erica was definitely hitting below the belt. I don't think that was okay at all. These shows, it's sad. I just feel like at this point, reality television is now merging with the real world. Okay? And what a lot of these folks need to realize, Erica Mena, Jocelyn Hernandez, all these folks who are out here wilding out, fighting in public, getting arrested. They might let you act the fool on Zeus. You might be able to act a fool in the comfort of Love and Hip Hop cameras and security, because security's there to pull people back. But in the real world, the police don't give a damn about that. You come at the police crazy, you bite the police, you swing on the police. This goes for Erica and Jocelyn. You will get a case. And I think that I'm seeing a lot of this where I think these women have become either delusional or they think they're bigger than the program, where they think they can act a certain way in public and there's no consequences. And Erica needs to check that temper. Because that same temper now has her, well, she's not locked up anymore, she's out, but got her locked up this weekend with the mugshot. All these women are closer to 40 than they are 30. So at what point do we just grow up and mature? Erica's been on this Love and Hip Hop franchise now for over 10 years. Like, I understand getting triggered, but I just felt like she just kind of took it from 10 to 100 when it didn't need to even go that far, But yeah, I feel like, yes, I should not have mentioned her child. And I kind of felt too, like when they started to sit down, it seemed like Ice already had an attitude with her. And I guess that was from Erica's behavior at her event and how Erica is constantly trying to make it about her and Safari. So she kind of came in with kind of like a chip on her shoulder because of all the foolishness that already transpired. So I just think the whole situation is just insane. My thing is, if you feel like Safari is just not a good, husband, father, then so be it. But after a while, people get tired of it. People don't want to hear it anymore. People are over it. Go y'all separate ways. Let him do him with Amara. Is him and Amara even together anymore? Because I'm hearing they're not even together anymore. Am I saying Ice? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean Spice. Child. It's too many rhyming names for me. Spice. Not I'm thinking Ice Spice, child, and Spice. Thank y'all. So I'm like, why y'all write nice? But yeah, I just think that Spice, you know what I mean? She shouldn't have mentioned Erica's son, right? But I still feel like Erica, she went way too far with the situation, you know? I don't know. Mona Scott needs to provide some, anger management, some type of counseling. Because I feel like a lot of these people on these shows are angry because they're being put under a microscope, and then they have to deal with all of the commentary and the social media backlash and people picking them apart. And I think it's starting to take a mental toll on a lot of these people, because I don't want to call them characters because this is like a form of their real life. But like I just feel like the reality television is not what it used to be. Even now, I believe it was Lovelyti Scott. He's saying that they're about to revamp the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they're supposedly getting rid of all the peaches. And I don't know if that includes Candy or not, but that's the tea, that they're about to revamp it. This was like the worst season. It was boring. It was very calculated. Now, one thing I will say is with these reality TV shows, like I said, I've been watching these for like over a decade, right? They're kind of like my escapism. But what I don't like about the Real Housewives this season that's kind of bothersome is Candy's speak on it. I feel like I don't think it's fair that everybody else has to deal with like social media backlash. They have to deal with, the opinions. They can't confront each other until the reunion. But as soon as Candy gets any type of backlash, she's able to run to speak on it and address it. I don't think that's fair because nobody else is able to do that. Nobody else is able to, jump on their soapbox. Like, yeah, they might go live and address stuff, but she has a whole show where she's able to bring people, and it's almost like Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live, but on Candy's show. It's very weird. And I know the other day she had interviewed Ralph's so-called cousin, who at this point I think they're fucking. I don't even think they're cousins, or that they fucked sometime in the past. She's a bit too invested in Ralph and Drew's marriage for me to just think it's platonic. I just don't get it. But they were kind of clowning Drew's sister's mental health. And then when they got backlash from it, Candy went and edited it and then re-uploaded it. So it's just really weird. So I guess I feel like reality television, yes, we know it's scripted to a point, but now it's becoming way too curated for social media. I don't even like the interviews anymore. A lot of the confessionals, now the producers are there. Like I was watching Teen Mom. Teen Mom is not even the same. They're texting on the screen and it's like, just go back to the old school confessionals, the where you're watching this and nobody everybody has signed NDAs and they can't speak on anything until the reunion. I don't know. I just feel like reality television has just fallen off. I'm over it. It's like before I used to be like, oh, I got to catch it when it comes on this date. Now I only find myself watching these shows on DVR late at night when I'm done with all my work and I just need some brainless noise in the background. Like that's really what it's turned into. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. Everything is like so contrived. Tam says, oh my God, thank you, T, for talking about this. Yeah, I don't think it's fair. Like Candy's been had like her different shows on YouTube, which is fine. Like Candy Coated Nights and all that stuff. But I just don't like that she's able to use her platform and speak on it to address any type of backlash that she gets on social media with how she acts on the show. It's like, oh, but let me explain this. Or the producers did that. Or this happened behind the scenes. Well, now you're ruining it for us. Like, we don't want to know what the producers came in the room and said. Like, you're ruining that facade of reality television for us. We just want to enjoy the show. So I don't like that. I just feel like it's not the same. I feel like they're all trying to, they're doing certain things for social media. It's not about the show anymore. It's all about how I'm going to be perceived on social media. It's all about the followers and what they're saying or what's going to be trending on Twitter. I feel like that's how the shows are being shot now. I don't care if it's Teen Mom, Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, Zeus Network. Everything is being curated now towards social media as opposed to it just being a reality television show. And I'm a reality TV connoisseur, baby. Okay, I've been here since The Real World, season 1. Okay, so it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's just way too scripted. It's just, you have, like Andy Cohen. He wants to be a star. He has all these shows now. Watch What Happens Live. He has a podcast. He has the drinking show. He just has all these shows, where he's basically using all these women for content and a bag. But he gets to keep his life private while they're all being exploited. So it's just not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, Mob Wives. I remember Mob Wives. That was my show. Yeah, The Real World, that was like the OGs. The Real World New York, The Real World LA. Remember Pedro Zamora, Real World San Francisco? He was like, that was the first person I never knew, who had HIV. Because I think back then we were like kids. We were like 11, 10. That was the first time we've ever seen like gay people on TV living with like HIV and getting married. Like that's what it was about. It was about like reality. Yeah, there was some scripting, but it was about reality. It felt so authentic, and he really, he made an impact. I'll never forget the name Pedro Zamora. I'll never forget that name now. So Tammy Ronan, remember she had an abortion on television. Like that was crazy. You never ever saw stuff like that on TV. The Road Rules, So when I tell you, bitch, I'm a reality TV connoisseur. Okay, we didn't just get here with Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives. We've been here since MTV. True story. Okay, remember when John was singing the intro? Okay, so it's just changed. It's not the same. True Life. Oh my gosh, True Life on MTV. That was my show. Yep, True Life. It was just all those different shows. True Life, I'm homeless. True Life, I'm morbidly obese. Yeah, it was like so many things. But it's not the same anymore. Now for me, reality television is just background noise while I'm doing the dishes, while I'm cleaning my house. I don't even have to watch the screen. I know what's going to happen. It's so contrived now. So I hope they revamp. I hope they give it to everybody. Revamp. That's what they did with the Real Housewives of New York. They got rid of all them old white women on there. It's a fresh new cast. I've caught a few episodes. They haven't really pulled me in yet. I do like the model girl. I think she's either from Sudan or Somalia. Very pretty woman. I do like her. They haven't really pulled me in yet, but I like that they revamped and got rid of all the New York cast. They were just, I was over them. So we'll see if that happens with Real Housewives of ATL. Because, yeah, they definitely play favorites, too, on Real Housewives of ATL. I'm not the biggest Kenya Moore fan, but, like, they definitely use her to, like, they play villain with her a lot. I know she was upset the other day. She was ranting on Twitter about how her daughter's birthday party didn't make the cut. They were there filming, but it didn't make the edits. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't, Like, if it doesn't make the cut, then it just doesn't make the cut. It's just too much behind the scenes tea being spilled where it's making it's not a fun user experience anymore. Just keeping it real. I think they should have showed Brooklyn's birthday party. I love when Brooklyn is on camera. She's adorable. She looks like a cross between Kenya and Mark, and she's just funny. I really love seeing Kenya with Brooklyn. So they definitely should have showed it. But I get tired of them, like, taking to Twitter to complain and spill all the behind the scenes tea, or taking to YouTube to tell us everything that production is doing. You guys are ruining the fantasy for us. Like, I don't like it anymore. Like, even when production is like talking, I don't want to hear y'all's voice. I feel like everybody's trying to get famous now. Everybody who's supposed to be behind the scenes, they now want to be in the scene. Like you see like the background, you see like the lights, the camera. Like, what happened to it just being curated and just looking nice? I don't need production. I don't need to hear production's voice asking them questions. So it's just too much. I feel like everybody's trying to become famous off of it now. Like, let me ask them a question on camera so then I can get potential residuals or something. It's just weird. Where before you never heard production. There was that fourth wall. Remember, they didn't play that back in the day. Back in the day, if you messed with somebody from production, you were kicked off these shows. Remember, on the not Real Housewives, on the Real World, I forgot her name. I have her face in my head. Remember, she started dating one of like the production guys, and they had to like bring him into the scene because they fell in love, and they eventually had to go. You know, so even with Candy, back in the day, her and Todd's relationship wouldn't have been able to happen if they would have to choose. Either you go on with the show or y'all go fall in love elsewhere. Like, you could not break that fourth wall. And so now it's just too much. Yeah, was it the Real World Seattle? And she started dating like the camera guy, and then they had to like, you know, pull him from behind the scenes, and you know, so that we would know who the hell she was talking to and flirting with. Yeah, I don't know, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. Yeah, everything feels scripted. Overly scripted. You know, there's always a little bit of a script, but it's not fun watching anymore. Like I said, now it's just background noise for me. Oh yeah, I remember Puck. Oh my gosh, I Googled him the other day. Puck was so disgusting. Remember the peanut butter? He was digging in his nose and he took them fat, nasty fingers, looked like two big sausages, stuck it in the peanut butter, licked it. Oh, poor Pedro. He must have had a heart attack. Pedro was so upset. He was like, no, I got HIV. You're not going to get me sick in this house. Oh, man. Pedro was like, we're having a house meeting over that peanut butter. That's what got Puck kicked out the house. Not about to kill Pedro early, bitch. You got to go. You got to go. He was just disgusting. I was digging his ass and stuff. Oh, that was reality television for you. Blowing them snot rockets. He was just nasty trailer trash. Ugh. Puck. All these people live in my head rent free, honey. If y'all was not around in the 90s, child, it was a fun time. All the 90s babies, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know Puck. Oh, he was disgusting. Oh yeah, Pedro was not playing that. He was like, you are not about to kill me. You dug in your nose and then you went and you put your finger in the peanut butter. Why does that live in my head rent free, child? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Puck. He got kids and stuff. He went to jail, then he got out. Yeah, Puck was a mess. Somebody said I repressed Puck. Yeah. Until y'all brought up his name, all them damn memories came flooding back. Like, oh! Oh my gosh, that was a crazy show. That was a crazy show. Okay, so let me go ahead here. We just talked about that. So, it's already, an hour and 22 minutes. Okay. Shout out, we got over 9,000 people in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we got two more things we got to talk about. So, Lil Boosie, if you guys don't know, he done dropped the diss track. So, if you guys remember, I did the video not too long ago about his daughter cussing him out. She was upset because Boosie took her car back, which was her birthday present. So now he decided to come out with a diss track against the mother and the daughter called Ungrateful. So this diss track went viral, and the daughter is speaking out about the situation. She went off, the mother went off, and then Boosie also addressed the situation as well. So we're going to go ahead and watch this. It's a mess, honey. So we're going to watch this real quick. It's his daughter, Tori. And I did a video. I didn't realize, so people was pointing it out in the last video that I did. I had did a video on Tori and the mother years ago. And I think my video went slightly viral. When she had recorded Boosie, threatening the little girl and talking about, harming her brother. I didn't realize that was the same daughter she had grown up. So we're going to watch this.
Ain't never been buff and hood rat, you're ungrateful.
And I ain't gonna let no celebrity get in my head. Who? I ain't no yes man to nobody. And that's what y'all expect me to do, be a yes man to that boy, cause he my daddy? Well, not even my daddy, cause he my sperm donor? I don't even deserve a title. That's why he called sperm donor now. Like, what? I don't like all that. Then I gotta hear from about this on live. Talk about, did an interview about me. What my cut? Instead of bringing up my name, where's my cuts? And I don't even need the money, but it's just the principle though. I know. Like,
they said I'm money hungry. Yeah.
Like,
you wanted to come get a DNA test? That's how they go. To the left of the
right. Then who have? Then you talk about some hood right there. It's hood right there. We have a baby for a hood rat.
Who knock at their door to
Who knock at a door to see if the hood rat baby his?
Like, come on, man.
Like, y'all don't remember back in 2021 when he was on all them voice recordings talking about somebody he was going basically was saying how he was gonna like hit me in outlet, put his hands on me in outlet, black my thing. What I was like, what about 12, 10, 11? Come on now.
I still got the recording.
What? Bro, put him up. Why is y'all acting like he's so right faced to report somebody that really abused his own child? Huh?
I'm trying to see why this so many.
But y'all swear to God. Y'all swear to God. Like I swear to on my life, I never been materialistic. On my life, I never been materialistic. I don't care. All they don't.
What? No,
Now listen to this.
What you tell? What?
And I always talk about doing something to somebody else.
I didn't tell nobody to ditch you. What did you talking about? What did you tell Tori? Cause she crying.
Oh look, she pulling it up. Yeah, cause we gotta bring old stuff out.
I ain't I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna see if you can swim. I don't even know what that mean. I don't know what that mean. Come on, dog, that girl ain't dog you. All the girls you be busy. I'm taking out my wheels in the moon.
Be taking from me. Come on now.
You call my
wait, no, pause it. Pause it real quick.
Taking out my wheels.
When I was 15, I had a big old block party. Everybody in Bjork vouch. I had a big old block party. This man gave me a big old stack of money.
5 beds.
He gave me a big old stack of money, y'all. Guess what? Soon as everybody know, guess what? He got that back, put that in a bank account. I couldn't even lose it. Come on now. I been getting stuff took from him. So y'all instead of saying you gonna miss out, you gonna miss out. Did that mean I been missing out? Come on now. The whole point was about him not being a father. But y'all wanna pick out the list of. It never been there for me mentally. Anytime I felt happiness from this man, it was temporary. Very temporary. Bumped it down real quick. Like, come on now, like, I can say a lot. I'm really limiting my talking. I can say a lot.
And tell them why you really left them up there.
Oh, yeah. First of all, I talked to him. I'm like, I'm moving. I've been telling him I'm moving to Houston. Been telling him. So, boom, at the time I had my car, was going to transportation. I had to drive up here with my mama. And cause she had a bad car accident. What's that hard to understand?
Like I was really in a wheelchair.
And then on top of that, we got into it like at least 2 to 3.
Yeah, I told her I black eye. Yep, she was embarrassing the fam. I mean, she was giving her body away at football games in the bathroom, man. I mean, she going to my having sex in the bathroom with boys. I mean, I probably told her more than that. That's the kind of dad I am. If we gonna tell the truth, let's keep it real. I did it. I'll say it again. You're embarrassing the family. What the? And the mama okay with it. Mama let 19-year-old boy stay with a 14-year-old. I probably said more than that. I probably said more than that. Who let a 19-year-old man stay with a 14-year-old? Who let a 19-year-old man stay with a 14-year-old? Stay in the house. Walking around with his boxers on. Sad. They mad. Everything I said was the truth. I told not one lie, not one. One thing I ain't gonna do is lie. I told not one lie. What I said her mama did, she did. Ask her. Tell her, ask her mama, did she do it? I mean, it's the truth. I mean, I don't think she knew about that. And she mad about her brother, man, you know. He playing spades with Tupac right now. So it's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate involved. I was trying to get my daughter from that situation, man, you know. How you go from Alpharetta, Georgia, Catholic school, private school, making straight A's, to letting a 19-year-old live with a 14-year-old. I don't play about my daughters. I don't play about my daughter. You lucky I ain't told her more than that. You giving away yourself in the bathroom at games, at my son's football game. I ain't going for it. Hopefully I instill some fear in her. Look like it ain't work. What y'all talking about? Jay-Z would never. Jay-Z ain't got my baby mama. Beyonce would never.
Alright, let me come back on the screen. These people, there's a lot to unpack there. First and foremost, let me say this. I think all of them, they're all, daughter included, extremely disrespectful. I don't like kids who think they're grown. You could tell her mom is her friend and not her mom first. Because even at my big age, I could never feel comfortable cussing around my mom like that or being like, and that bitch, and like there has to be a certain level of respect, parent to child, and there's obviously none. You know, they kiki and talk like two homegirls. This little girl's a minor. She's 16 years old, and she's talking like a grown woman. You know, cussing and carrying on. The mama's in the background instigating, wanting money and everything else. I think this whole situation is trash. I think they all have issues. The daughter has issues because of the parents. The mother has issues, and of course Boosie has issues. Another thing that's really bothersome, I've said this for a long time, it's very funny how a lot of these rap dudes, and not even rap dudes, a lot of these trash ass guys, you know, they want to be extra protective of their daughter's cooch and who their daughters choose to share their cooch with, right? But yet and still, when you look at the music, when you look at the seeds that they have planted, so it's okay for you to make music that, you know, that perpetuates that my child should smut herself out and get trains ran on her and give head and, oh, Becky. I know that's not his song. I'm just using that as an example. All these rappers talk about is sex, fucking and sucking, you know, she's a thought, one night stands, you know, oh, Becky, you so heavy, all that shit. But then when it comes to their daughters, they need their hymens checked. They better be virgins. They better not be fucking nobody. I can put money on it. When Boosie was 19, he himself was probably fucking all types of underage girls. Let's keep it real. Especially back in the day, that was the fucking norm. When he was young, when he was grown over the age of 18, he was probably fucking with a lot of little young girls. Probably a few of his baby mamas were underage, okay? So, am I saying that his 14, 15-year-old girl needs to be dating a 19-year-old? No, I'm not saying that. But I just find the hypocrisy very, very rich, okay? This is the same man. Like I said, I know Boosie's music, okay? Even before he went viral for making this stupid comment, he said this in his song years ago. that when his son turned 8, he gonna get his son head at his birthday party. I forgot the name of the song. Y'all can write it in the rap. He said that when the son turned 8, he gonna get him some head at his birthday party. Then when the little boy got older, Tootie Raw, you know, he's off the chain out here smoking weed, cussing out grown folks and everything else. He went online and bragged about, you know, having a stripper give his son and his nephew head. And that's how they learned about sex. Ain't nothing cute about that. So it's funny that you're okay with a grown woman molesting, because that's what it is. It's molestation. You're okay with grown women molesting your son and your nephew and giving them head because that's what makes them a man. But your daughter wants to sit here and get, you know, have some sex and, you know what I'm saying, give some head. Now it's an issue. Very interesting, the hypocrisy. How about we keep the same energy but for both genders? I get tired of the hypocrisy that people want to act like they daughter's coochie, you know what I'm saying, is something wrapped in gold. But their sons can be out here spreading it all over the place and it doesn't matter. How about you have that same level of relevance for both children? How about you make it where both children have respect for themselves and they're not out here just smashing willy-nilly? If your daughter's out here being a thought, she learned it from your music. It ain't like you're rapping about, you know what I'm saying, church girls and girls who are handling their business and who are keeping their virginities and have respect for themselves. Like, look at the music that you make. She's a reflection of your music. But it's not funny when it's your child. But it's okay when it's my niece. It's okay when it's the young girls in the chat. It's okay when it's other people's children, but not my daughter. Absolutely, it should be your daughter first and foremost. Because again, if you don't want your children to follow that example, then be a better example. Make better music. Put better things out there. Put up better imagery of women. So I just find the hypocrisy just very, very, very rich. You know, she's all types of hoes and freaks and, you know, for having sex, you know, at the football game. Not saying that I condone that. But in the same breath, when your son was getting head as a minor from a stripper, because these are your words, not mine. It's nothing I made up. It's not alleged. You told the internet this. You are okay with that. Neither should be okay. I don't want my minor son getting head from a grown stripper. That's insane to me. So I just find the whole situation just sad. You know, these are the chickens coming home to roost. I feel no ways. If your daughter's out here promiscuous and, you know, smutting herself out, that's on her. You're cool with it. You're cool with fucking other people's daughters and smutting other people's kids out. So, you know, it is what it is. The chickens are coming home to roost. Yeah, they all need Jesus at this point. The mama's out here wilding out, and then you're talking about her mom getting trains ran on her. You know, like, why did that need to be said? Why did she need to know what her mom was doing with you and your homeboy sexually? It's the whole situation is very disturbing. And what father puts out a diss track on their child and baby's mom? Like, what is this? Eminem, Slim Shady, the early 2000s? You know, M was trying to kill Kim, but I mean, it's like, damn, you just putting it all out there. I think that they're all touched. They all have issues. I can't co-sign any of this. The daughter's off the chain. She got a smart ass mouth. The mama's off the chain for co-signing the nonsense. Like that's her little friend girl. And Boosie's off the chain. They all deserve each other. But she's a kid. So I can't give her some grace because she is a kid and she's hurt. But she has no guidance from either parent because her mother is not guiding her in the right direction. Because a real woman would have told her daughter, we're not taking this to social media. We're going to ignore him and have him look stupid because the internet was already dragging him. He was already getting drugged on Twitter for releasing a diss track on the daughter and the mom. It wasn't like a lot of people were co-signing this diss track. So they should have just sat there and ate their food and let the internet do their job. But of course, you know, she wants to be her daughter's friend. So here we come, you know, to badmouth him and pull receipts and cuss and go off and go back and forth. They all deserve each other. I'm over this. I think it's sad. She does not have proper guidance from either parent. Yeah, it's just the whole thing is sad. I remember them going back and forth a few years ago on social media. You know, they all need some counseling and healing, but social media is not the place for it. All you're going to find is people fanning the fires, keeping stuff going, and going back and forth. Because that's who she's talking to, is her followers, who are instigating stuff and starting stuff and going back and forth. At what point as an adult do you just unplug and take your kids offline and take a breather? So, yeah, I just find it, the whole thing is just very, very hypocritical. You know, like I said, it's not just these rappers. It's a lot of these bum-ass dudes out here, too, who want to act like, you know, not my daughter, not my daughter. But you have no problem disrespecting other people's daughters. You know, the old saying goes, is the same way you treat women, the same tears that women were crying over you and your behavior are the same tears that you're going to wipe off your daughter's face. So be careful how you treat women, especially if you have daughters. Just saying. So yeah. The whole situation is just very, very sad. Let me go ahead and read some more super chats here. Shelly J says, I'm in South Carolina. There was a tornado earlier that picked up a car and flipped it while on the highway. Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Appreciate you. Kiara Hartson too says, looking slim, you look awesome, T. Thank you so much, sis. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Ivan, I think this is Mexican money. MX money. He said $129. Says, hey T, been listening to you since my college years of 2015 to 2019. Love your coverage on Azealia Banks calling T.I. a shoe shining coon. Damn. Much love from Mexico. Oh, I guessed it right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, love. Julie Wilson sent $2. Thank you, Julie. Julie Starr sent a $10 sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. T. Ali sent $5. Thank you, sis. Arielyn Morgan sent $19.99. Says, T, this is my first big girl super chat. I recently joined the Air Force and just wanted to say that growing up, you definitely helped me learn things that I did not know and kept me motivated. Keep killing it. Love you. Love you too. And congratulations on joining the Air Force. So thank you so much. And thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a lot. We had a guy from the Coast Guard. He was talking to us on our Zoom meeting about how it's getting harder and harder to recruit people. So they definitely need more young people. But a lot of these young people are out of shape. They have no discipline. They rather be on TikTok. So it's getting harder. And, you know, if we don't get enough people to want to join the military, they may be bringing back the draft. So that might be coming down the pipeline. But congratulations to you. And I just hope everything works out with your military career. So thank you. Let's see here. Banks sent $4.99. Says, Erica is lucky Spice didn't grab her by her forehead vein. Ooh, not the forehead vein. She's still stigmatized by that Jamaican peen. Let it go. Yes. Let it go. Let it go. Let me not stop singing Frozen. Y'all not ready for that. Yeah, she needs to let it go. It's too much at this point. All her drama is stemming behind Safari. It really is. So thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Aaron says, this is super random, but did you see Brother Love post on Instagram with Shine? Also, did you see the video with Michelle? No, I didn't see that video. I didn't know Brother Love was hanging with Shine. I haven't seen. I'm going to have to look for that. I didn't see that. But thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Dexter says, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They all need to go see Iyanla Van Zandt. I agree. Somebody said Iyanla got sued. What she get sued for? Not dating a bus driver? Like, I need the tea. Why did she get sued? Somebody just wrote that. Let's see here. Keisha Love says, hey T, the Real World Seattle. It was David and Kiera And Kira was the producer of the show. My favorite scene, Brian ran up the car and slapped Irene and threw her teddy in the river. Love you, 90s kid. Thank you so much. That was messed up, though. I can't co-sign that. Man, the stuff that went on in the 90s would not fly today. A grown black man at that slapping a white girl she had Lyme disease and shit from them ticks. Oh my gosh, that was iconic TV. And he didn't get kicked off after that. They still let him stay in the house. But my thing is, he was mad because she low-key outed him. Everybody knew Stephen was gay. If you had eyes, you could tell he was gay. He just wasn't ready to come out the closet. We was kids. We could tell Stephen was damn gay. And then had the nerve, years later when they did the reunion, to come out as gay. Well, you done slapped this girl for saying what everybody was thinking. Yeah, I was wrong for slapping her, but I didn't want her to tell people I was gay. Shut your ass up, Stephen. Yeah, I can't co-sign that. That was messed up. You know Irene died, so we really can't co-sign it. Irene died like 10 years ago. Bless Irene's heart. He slapped the shit out of her and threw her teddy in the river. That is... no. Oh, the 90s were a time. That's why I'm like, y'all be so, up in arms trying to cancel about the stupid shit that y'all be trying to cancel about. We grew up in the 90s where dudes was slapping bitches on national television. And bitches was eating them slaps and going home with their teddy bears in the river. And y'all be over here crying over all types of weird stuff. Yeah, that was in the 90s. I think she died from Lyme disease. Yeah, there's been a few Real World and Road Rules people who have passed away. Yeah, she died. She died like 10 years ago. Yeah, he was a bitch. Yeah, he took that teddy bear. He just flung that shit in the damn whatever, Boston River, Seattle River, some shit. Man, that was a crazy episode. That was a crazy episode. Somebody said she didn't die. Somebody said she did. Let me Google. Did Irene die? Let me Google. Somebody said a while ago that she died from Lyme disease. Let me Google real quick. I don't want to spread a death rumor. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. She's still alive. Somebody said she had died from Lyme disease a long time ago. She's 47. Hold on. Let me share my screen. I guess she's still alive. I thought she had died from Lyme disease. That must have been an internet rumor. I don't Google her. I guess she's still alive and ticking. Well, bless her heart, child. There's Irene. Let's see what she looked like now in 2023. Irene from the Real World. Irene McGee. Let me see. Let me go to images. Ooh, do she got some black in her? Her hair is real curly here. Look, she could be like racially ambiguous or mixed or something. But yeah, this was her. This was a dude that slapped her. He low-key looked like Armand a little bit. I ain't seen him in so long. He a little bit looked like Armand. That is too funny. But yeah, this was the show back in the day. Yup, he slapped the shit out of her, threw her teddy bear in the damn river. Well, bless her heart, she's still alive. Oh, that's what she looked like now. Okay, Irene. All right, so Irene is still alive. Thank y'all for checking. We definitely don't want to spread no death rumor. But yeah, I heard they said she died years ago from Lyme disease, but she looked like she's doing fine. So, that's great. But yeah, I can't co-sign that slap. Stephen was he was whack for that shit. He was whack for that. Yeah, man, them was the times. Lauren said 999 says the Real World New Orleans with Melissa and the Come On Be My Baby Tonight. Why y'all bringing back these memories from the 90s? Well, remember the part when they were like, they were going on the boat trip in New Orleans and the dude was Cajun. He said, we about to go see some nigger birds. Why did he say that shit? I'm telling you, the 90s had no filter. The white dude they were like on some type of canoe, some type of fan boat and shit. He said, we about to go see some nigger birds. Melissa said, I don't care if I'm half Asian. I'm black. And he said nigger bird. And nobody else was offended but me. And I'm half black. I will never forget that scene. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Yeah, the Real House, the Real World, New Orleans was a crazy season. Come on, be my baby tonight. I'm not fooling with y'all. That man was on camera. Y'all see that nigger bird? There goes the nigger bird right there. We're just watching this shit like, what the? Is he just gonna keep saying nigger bird? And they didn't beep shit back in the day. MTV had that loud and clear. We just watching his kids like, oh, I didn't even know there was such thing as a nigger bird. I think it was supposed to be a black bird, but because he was Cajun, it was the South, he called it nigger bird. And this was in the 90s. It wasn't like in the 60s or some shit. He was like, I'm about to show y'all some nigger bird. And Melissa went off. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Melissa was like, nobody else was offended by that. And Melissa was half Asian and black, but when I tell you, she was hood as hell. She's like, I don't appreciate that shit. Oh my gosh. Y'all are unlocking memories that I forgot about. Y'all are unlocking some shit. No beat, no nothing. He didn't give a damn. But remember, who remembers that fight? Who was the black girl with the dreadlocks? I want to say Ayana. She was from the Road Rules. And remember the dude, he was Dutch. And he said the N-word. He was like, what's up, my nigga? She punched him. And then they kicked her off the show. Who remembers that? Who was the Dutch dude that Ayana punched? When they did, it was a combination show of Real World and Road Rules. It was Ayana with the dreadlocks. It wasn't Cora. Cora had them big titties. It wasn't Cora. It was Ayana. She was a skinny, light-skinned girl with the dreadlocks. The dude's name was Christian. But he was from like Switzerland or Sweden or something. And he was like, what's up, my nigga? She said, bam! 90s had real television. And she said, I don't give a fuck. I would do it again. That's a white man. You don't come up to me and say, what's up, my nigga? But he didn't know. He said, he was watching rap music. And, he was from another country. So he didn't know. But she taught him that day. Punched him in his eye. They kicked him off the show. Now, who remembers when Malik beat the shit out of Brad? And Brad had them black eyes? Y'all not ready. Y'all remember when Malik beat the shit out of Brad? Malik with the afro with the light eyes from Real World back to New York. Remember they used to bring the Road Rules and Real World people together? Remember Brad was drunk as hell talking shit? And the black dude whooped his ass? And so we didn't think it was that bad. Or was it Malik or was it the other one? I'm mixing up. It was either Malik or David. It was Daryl. When Daryl gave Brad, it was Daryl. Darrell was fine. It was Darrell. I said Malik. It was Darrell. And he gave Brad the black eye. And so they're like, it was so violent. It was a violent attack. So, as the audience, we're like, well, what is going on? We didn't think it was that bad. Look how they fight. People fight all the time. Brad came into that confessional. When I tell you Brad's eyes look like this. Brad was like, I was wrong. I shouldn't have messed with Daryl, but the way he blacked my eyes. I need to go to bed. It was, when I tell Daryl, how the hell you pronounce his name, he whooped the shit out of Brad. We was not ready. We was teenagers watching this shit. We was not ready. When they fought, he came in that confessional, he couldn't even open his eyes. Yeah, I was drunk. I didn't do right. But yeah, I think he should leave because he went way too far. I felt bad for Brad. I said, damn, Darrell can fight. He beat the brakes off his ass. Oh, he did. Brad was fine too. That's one thing about everybody on these shows. They were all very handsome, very pretty. Brad was fine, but Darrell, we did not know Darrell had hands like that. That man showed up in that confessional with them two black eyes. I said, damn. Y'all are bringing it back. I'm done. Y'all are bringing it back. So when I tell y'all, this is why, like, a lot of us who grew up in the 90s, we can't relate to the shit that y'all be crying about on social media. We don't relate. We're not the same. Yeah, Darrell beat the brakes off of Brad. Oh my gosh. Let me see here. Red XL sent $9.99, says, hey T, did you see Mitch McCall freeze for the second time? I heard about it. I did not see the video. He needs to sit down somewhere. He needs to retire at this point. He's having glitches and freezes and all types of mess. Veronica versus every girl. Wasn't Veronica the Latino girl from Florida? Remember Norm, the gay dude, when he cussed her out? Oh, yeah, I gotta go because y'all are bringing back too many memories. Remember Norm? He had a letter and Veronica opened it? Norm said, hold up. He had a letter. Shit, from home. He went to Veronica. He said, was it yours? Was it yours to open, you stupid bitch? Oh my God, Norm went off on Veronica. He said, was it yours to open, you stupid bitch? Oh my God, the real one Miami was crazy too. Oh my gosh. That was insane. That's why I'm like, these new reality TV shows are trash compared to what we grew up on, honey. He went in. And see, now it's like, oh, you can't talk to... It was fair game. I wasn't all this PC stuff and, oh, you can't talk. She's a woman. It was fair game. You open my personal mail, bitch, you can get it too. He went in on her. It was one. I might be mixing up the names. Was it Dan? Maybe it was Dan. I be mixing up the names. There's so many people over the years. Ruthie was a drunk. That was the Hawaiian girl. And she was a triplet. I remember that Ruthie was a drunk. And then Tech, that tall black dude, was on her seat. He was so cute. I liked it, Tech. I can't believe I remember all these people. Y'all have unlocked some type of 90s memory in my head. But that was the show. And then remember Nicole. She was so in love with Malik from New York. The light-skinned girl Nicole and Cora. That's when they had the most black people on that season. And everybody was so happy. Like they actually got more than one black person on the real world. Nicole loved her some Malik, and she had all the eyeshadow, the makeup, and she'd be like, point blank, period. Oh man, that was a season. Let me see here. Janelle, the creator, says, what do you think about the Random Man in Atlanta series on TikTok? I caught up with it. I just don't care about him or the baby mama. I'm not vested in their story like that. He seems like a trash ass attention whore. She seems like an attention whore as well. Poor baby. The baby just be looking confused half the time in the video. I don't care. I want to be out their group chat as well. Just like with Tyrese and Samantha, the Atlanta people, they need to take me out their group chat. I get tired of seeing them on my TikTok feed as well. I don't feel bad for either one of them. And then got the nerve. I'm a father of 6. Trash. Let's see here. Anna sent $9.99, says if the U.S. has a draft, Gen Z will not be having it. With mental health crisis, the clashes of our government, no one would join the military. Military isn't as popular or seen as cool as it was years ago. Oh, yeah. It's not going to be the same. And they can't go into the military thinking that they're going to be catered to. The military is not there to cater to this generation. They're not going to be calling you frog and demon and, addressing you by they and them. They're not going to do that in the military. So, I don't know. Good luck. Let's see here. Anu says, I'll catch the playback later. Right now at work. Just wanted to show some love. Thank you so much. All right, so let me get on to the last story because I've been out here for 2 hours, child, and it is 9 o'clock. I know it's getting late. So we got to talk about this last story. concerning Blueface's mother, Karlissa. Once again, she's back viral. So all the drama started. I guess they have some type of Patreon reality TV show. I don't know, because I'm just not into anything Blueface's family's on. But the son, Blueface's sister, and Blueface's brother are blasting the mother. Okay? They're saying that she's not paying them. She's not sharing any of the revenue. And that basically she's a horrible mother. So I want to go ahead and read to you guys what he wrote. This is Blueface's older brother, Dre. This is just very, very weird. So, Dre says, talk about letting a girl beat you. You let two different husbands put their hands on. Because of you, I went to prison. Because you think being a mom is done by the world. You never taught me shit except for how to eat pussy. What the fuck? One time, which was weird as fuck, I learned everything I ever knew on my own. I forgot you existed most of my life. I had to catch the bus home from games, sit outside, catch a ride home with the janitor, getting good grades, and I'm in two different sports teams. I can say you let me drive a car when I got my license. Shit, you had 3 of them. So basically he's saying that the only thing his mother ever taught him was how to eat coochie, which is just weird as hell. What? So then he goes on to say this. So he says, Callie, which is a sister, left the show because you wasn't paying nobody, making almost $10K. You a weirdo. And you selfish, you been like that my whole life, and then try to steal my clothing brand, like for what? So now after that went viral, he took to social media, and the mom took to social media to address him as well. All these people are just weird. I don't understand these parent-children relationships. They're very strange. So this was her responding to Dre. So let me share this with y'all. She's just ratchet.
I don't know how you could teach anybody how to eat cat. I remember when the little girl tried to get him to eat her ass, and I said, you don't eat nobody's ass, but when you old enough, the top part is okay, but you don't eat nobody's ass, son. So maybe he been eating ass anyway. I don't fucking know.
That you will not be seeing me on Real Family Blues or Cocksick or Socksick or whatever the heck it's called. Like, I'm not going on it. I won't be on it. Today's my son's birthday. People want to shoot. People don't care. Like, it's just not for me. People trying to make me into like whoever they want to make me into. Like, if I can't come on the show as me, my nigga, I'm not coming on the show. I don't want to take no Billboard show. I don't want to do nothing. Like, I don't want to do it. It's not what I want to do. So y'all not gonna see me on Real Blues Family, whatever the Six Socks or whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna be on it. Okay, I'm out of here.
So I'm gonna go turn her phone off and see if she can get the fuck back on Instagram. So if she can't get on Instagram from her phone number, you know who paying her phone bill. I don't gotta never lie.
All right. Karlissa is trash. I've been saying that for a few years now. So now we're gonna listen to Dre. Dre goes further into details. There's a channel called Keeping Up with the Blue, and I guess they keep up with all the Blueface drama, or Blueface's family's drama. So we're gonna go ahead and just watch a bit of what Dre has to say. Give me just a second here. This is just sad.
Currently going off on his mom at Karlissa_Angelic on Instagram. Pause to
I
read.
ran off with 50 Cent and got my own damn G-Wagon and left y'all motherfuckers at y'all grandmama house. I could have went with 50. I could have went with Shaq, pretending like I didn't have no kids, like that lady on the movie did, and hid y'all motherfuckers in the attic, and ran off and gave them some good booty and got me 3 or 4 G-Wagons. Fuck is you talking about? I'm built delicious. I'm 10 times Miss Jaden. I could have ran off
with one of them mother suckers and said, F y'all. What is you talking about? Somebody better tell these kids what I coulda did, shoulda, woulda did. Because we all know my body is click, click, clickety, clack, clack without a BBL. So is my face. And I could have ran off with one of them celebrities and got me 3 or 4 G-Wagons and said bye to my kids and hid y'all in the attic.
Blueface's brother Dre is currently going off on his mom at Karlissa Part 2.
I just want you to realize.
But for the shit that you're able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, and there's no accountability. You treat your kids like shit. You treat your daddy like shit. You treat your mama like shit. You jumped your own fucking mama. Who jumped their mama? Because they lit a cigarette in the car. Who jumped their mama and lied about the shit, bro? My grandma had to tell you with all the hurt in the world in her eyes that her daughter and her granddaughter jumped her. Come on, man. Niggas be trying to cap with that bullshit. Then you try to play Christian. You're not a Christian. You don't even go to church. I go to church more than you. I go to church more than you, bro. Miss me with the bullshit, man. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna talk about it today because my feelings is like extra uber hurt that my own mother like tried to steal my clothing brand. I've been working on this clothing brand since I was in prison, trying to figure out how to provide for myself since prison, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take your thing and I'm gonna do this. She got sketches made. She's showing me the sketches, talking. I'm like, you just been working on my shit? After I told her I ain't want nothing for the show. You can have the show because I know you're not gonna pay me anyway, so I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna use the show to build my own little clout up, spread my brand, get my shit out there. Cool. Then she stole my shit. Like, that's how much of a vulture this nigga is. You're not cool with just taking all the Patreon money, which is almost at $10,000 a fucking month. You almost making $10,000 a fucking month, bro. You ain't paid me or your daughter or your stepdaughter. And the whole show is us. Come on, man. So, I don't know. I'm gonna never talk about this shit again after today, but my heart is broken today on everything I love. Like, I lost my mom today, you know? Because I can't never come back from this. Because I'm gonna stop, bro. I'm gonna stop. I should have been done with her when she threatened my daughter. What type of motherfucker you know threaten their own granddaughter? Me and her arguing, having a whole different conversation. They got nothing to do with no babies. My daughter is not even there. I'm telling her about the damn dog, and she trying to say, you're just angry in the morning. I know I'm angry because you coming down here yelling at me about these damn dogs. You yell at everybody. You beat up all your friends. She said, yeah, and it could be your daughter too. Your grandchild. This is the banshee that, you know what I'm saying, that I was raised by. This is what I had to deal with. This is what I had to overcome. This is the person I had to still find a way to be a cool, decent person in spite of. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have low-key choked her that day. Like for real. Like I just, my brain couldn't really fully process what the fuck was going on. She saw it, build it in me. She took off running and ran upstairs. Bro, I just sat there for a minute like, did this bitch really just threaten my fucking daughter? Her granddaughter? And it could be your daughter too? How would you take that? If we argue and I say you get into it with everybody and say, yeah, it could be your daughter too. How would you, like, what? Bitch, what? I low-key I don't know what I was gonna do that day, bro, but I lost my shit that day. And I chased her upstairs and her husband dope fiend me, bro, and then she jumped on my back and then tried to lie and tell the story a whole different way. I don't know, man. I really think she do need Jesus. She make me not want to believe in God. Because I'm like, as much as you quote the Bible, there is no good in your heart at all. That little shit that happened them years ago with my brother that ruined his career, that ruined everything that he built, that was her. That was her selfish pride because she couldn't be the star, bro. It had nothing to do with my sister. It had nothing to do with shit, bro. She told me I had to put him in his place. My brother lost millions of dollars because you had an attitude. Changed his whole life. He worked hard to build everything that he built by himself. My mom didn't touch none of that shit. My mom gave up on him before he even started rapping. So my brother left school and went back to California. My mom was done with him. And then showed back up again when she seen him on BET trying to ask for something. And then when he was giving her little bits. Giving her 10 bands here, 5 bands there. She like, no, I need a car. I need a whole fucking house. I need this and that and some more shit. Nigga, you left me in a car. My brother almost died sleeping in the car, nigga. And this motherfucker was asleep fucking in a house, a big ass house. Still got a big ass house, bro. But then want to show up and ask for something. Miss me, bro. You know, I pray for her. I really do.
All right, let me come back on the screen. Whew. The whole situation is sad. I just don't think she's been the best mom. And again, parenting doesn't come with a handbook, right? Nobody, has all the answers as a parent. But just seeing how her kids interact with her, like I could just tell, like when I would watch her relationship with Blueface, that there was no respect there. It was like he treats her like just one of the homegirls, one of the, females at his house. She wants to be her kids' friend. She wants to be seen as young. I think she was a teen mom as well. So it's like she's like stuck in the 90s. You're talking about, I could have left y'all in the attic and ran off with Shaq and Snoop Dogg and, gave up my booty for 3 G-Wagons. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It is 2023. Those days are long gone. You're a grandmother. You got grown kids. Like he said, like they both ended up, both her sons are in gangs. Her daughter is dating a gangbanger. He ended up in prison for years. It's like she just did not do her job as a parent, and now she wants to find new fame off of what Blueface and Krishan have built. And it's just really sad. Now she's over there kikiing and laughing, talking about, I don't know what he talking about. I never taught him how to eat no coochie. Honestly, I believe everything Dre's saying, because remember when I did this video a few months ago when she was going around talking about how Blueface, her man's peen was bigger than Blueface. And I'm like, why is this even a thing? Why do you know how big your grown son's penis? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So let's go ahead. Let me refresh y'all's memory. Y'all know I keep receipts. We posted this a few months ago, and I even did a video on this.
I don't mind if y'all say out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all.
Girl, shut the fuck up. Just odd and weird. I got my own dick over here and it's bigger than my son's. Like that don't even, like, as a boy mom, that just even sounds gross, putting that together. Like, they're just weird. The whole family has issues. But again, the kids get their issues from the mama. And I feel really bad. Dre just seems like he's very, very hurt. He's going through it. And she just does not have any respect for these children. The fact that they're grown, they're making their own way, they're trying to make their own path in life. And yeah, I believe what he's saying. I can definitely see her sitting there telling that boy how to eat cat. Because she just comes off like she wants to be her kids' friend so bad, as opposed to actually being a parent. The fact that she would say that her man's peen is bigger than her son's is disgusting. So this woman has issues, but I think they need to stop allowing themselves to be exploited on that show, especially if they're not getting paid for it. At this point, Dre and the sister need to do their own reality show, or do their own little Patreon show and not even be bothered with the mother. Because if they're not on her show, she has no show. The only thing she has is her talking about Krishan all day. So I'm going to read these last few super chats. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I've been on here for over 2 hours already. Let's see here. Nadra Star said $9.99, says, thank you for the content. It was much needed and appreciated. Love you, T. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sis. Let's see here. April Glow 10 sent $4.99, says, that was reality TV. They didn't have a television. There was no social media. They only had one landline phone in the house. Those were the days. Girl, you better preach. That was real TV. They had to interact with each other. They had to work together, figure out conflicts. There was no distractions in the home. And that was like the best part. Now you got, it's just not the same. It's not the same at all. I don't think it's been like that since Jersey Shore. It seems like after Jersey Shore, it got just more and more scripted and over the top. And especially once social media got really popular, then you can see how people act, based on what people are saying about them on social media, but yeah, those were the days. Thank you for the super chat. Alan sent $9.99. Thank you so much, Alan. Licious32 sent $49.99, says, remember the WWE wrestler, The Miz, was on The Real World and was racist. Oh yeah, I remember that. And him and Cora, used to get into it all the time. But she was able to kind of like really change his mind. So by the end, he was like, I'm from Parma, Ohio. There's no black people in Parma. But by the time the show ended, he was like, they became like best friends. And now we all love The Miz. People forget that The Miz came from the real world. Real world back to New York. Yes, The Miz, goth boy. Y'all know him from WWE. Us 90s kids, we remember Mike, okay, from Parma, Ohio. Real world. Back to New York. Thank you for the super chat, sis. Let's see here. Melina Khan says Erica's gonna end up on Zeus Network like Hazel E. What is Hazel E doing on Zeus Network? I didn't know she was over there. That's insane. Let's see here. Jada Cameron said 1999 says our gen doesn't want to join. Retention numbers are low because they've shown that they don't actually care about you. Gen Z is already in the military and are getting out after their first contract. We get mistreated. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I don't disagree. I think they're going to have to figure out some things because, again, stories like Vanessa Gilliam and women being harmed and arred and, even killed, those stories are national stories that pertain to the military. So, yeah, I can see why the retention numbers are definitely low. It's not like back when we were like younger. They would have I don't know if they still do, but they used to have the recruiters at our high school. And I remember our recruiter was a black woman named Robin. And she was there like all through second semester trying to recruit us. And she was like, y'all need to join. I'm like, Robin, I'm like 110 pounds soaking wet. She was like, but the military will buff you up. I used to be just as skinny as you were. And look at me now. I was like, Robin, we're not joining the military, ma'am. Leave us alone. Y'all remember Robin at Central High School? She was cool though. That was our Army recruit. And she'd just be up there, just trying to talk to all the seniors, trying to get folks to join. I don't know if they go to the high schools nowadays. But yeah, in the high schools, like second semester, when seniors were, either going to college or trying to figure out life, they'd have an Army recruiter there. And she'd be trying to tell us like military stories. And we're like, okay, all right, Robin. All right, ma'am. Not doing that. But bless her heart. She served. She was really cool though. They don't do that no more? Y'all don't have? Oh shit, I guess that was back in the day. They go to colleges now? Yeah, when we were in high school, they used to sit up at our high school. They'd walk around in Army gear and everything. Now they have junior ROTC in both middle and high school. They do. So some schools do and some schools don't. Yeah, we didn't have junior ROTC. I've only seen that on television. We didn't have that in my high school. We had just regular football, cheerleading, and stuff like that. I've noticed the junior ROTC, that's more in the South. They didn't have it here. I don't know, when I was in school, they didn't have it. But most people I've heard that did the junior ROTC were like in the South. But it might have been some northern schools too, but I don't know. Yeah, man. All right, let's see here. Buttercup, the baddie, said 9.99 says, I noticed the mom has her Superman cape on for Jaden, but treats her daughter like garbage. Wow. See, I don't watch the show, so I don't know anything about the show. I didn't know they had a show on Patreon, but I can see that because she, she wants to be closer to Jaden and Alexis because that's her tie to Blueface and Krishan. So I can definitely see that. Let's see here. Jesse Adams sent 5 says, this is just a common theme. Is this just a common thing that people do now? I can never be that comfortable sharing my drama and family issues online like that, like it's TV. Love you, T. Love you, too. Yeah, it seems like it is. Between Blueface and his mom and, his sister, it's a mess. Big Booty Jersey says, T, remember when Keisha Cole had that TV show and everyone dragged her on Twitter for putting her family drama on TV? Yeah. Yup, with her and Neffy and Frankie. That was a really good show, though. I really liked that show. And that was like real reality TV as well. I did like that show. Thank you for the super chat, sis. First name 9, Sim 499 says, hey T, you look beautiful. It's 5 a.m. here in Qatar. And I'm getting ready for work. I'll be sure to watch the playback. Shout out to the Discord gang. Thank you so much, sis. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Yaya says, can you touch on the pink sauce lady before you go? How much time? Okay, it's 2 hours and 19 minutes. Pink sauce girl. I haven't watched any updates. From what I heard, the pink sauce girl is begging she has a GoFundMe because she got played and she feels like you guys need to help her out. She has kids and all this other stuff. She went on a angry rant. I'm trying to see if I can find a short video asking for help on GoFundMe. Let me see. Trying to see if I can find her video. I think that's insane that she went from help get justice for the pink sauce. What? Okay, I found some articles. We're gonna look at this together. I heard about her GoFundMe, and I kept scrolling. They don't have a video, so we're gonna read this article here. This is GoFundMe here. She's raised $25,000. Child, okay, let me share my screen. All right, so here we go. She's got an 87 donation. She's raised $25,000. Help get justice for pink sauce. She looks like a pink Oompa Loompa. What the fuck is this? Okay, anyways. Hi, my name is Veronica Shaw. I'm the founder of the Pink Sauce LLC, one of the most viral sauce sensations in 2022. As a young entrepreneur with big dreams, I followed my intuition, went forward with my dreams to create something new. I made a few mistakes along the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They lied on me. They are not paying me and are not being transparent about records. I've tried multiple occasions to try and come to one accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. I have been silenced and financially sabotaged. I'm a single mom, and I do everything for my kids. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mom is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. School's in a few days, and I haven't been able to get my kids clothes or anything. I'm currently facing eviction and have gone into default. The sheriff has come to my door, can come to my door any day now. I need legal help. They're refusing to pay me royalties that is owed to me. I don't know what else I can do. I can't give up. I need help. Girl. Okay. These are my thoughts. Girl, shut the fuck up. First and foremost, I remember when her pink sauce went viral. This woman was very arrogant, was very rude to people. Anybody who had issues was a hater. Then she went on the Karamo show. And for us 90s babies, we all know Karamo from being on The Real World, okay? She went on the Karamo show, and her and Karamo were very, very nasty to the girl who was on that show. They cut her off. She was very defensive. And all the girl did was just basically let her know, like, you know, these ingredients were misspelled. It wasn't labeled properly. And she was just very nasty to the girl. Her and Karamo got drugged so bad that the Karamo show, they pulled the episode off of YouTube. Then he had to come out and issue an apology. And then she issued an apology as well. Now, when she got the deal with this sauce company, you know, I was happy for her. I'm like, okay, maybe all of this drama with the exploding pink sauce and all this nonsense will be behind her. And then she'll be able to, you know, get her bag through Walmart. But I knew something was odd because when I would see it at Walmart, one, it was literally beige. It was not the bright pink color that she was showing off on social media. I never bought a bottle just because I just wasn't interested in pink sauce. But I also noticed that within a month, it went from $9.99 to down to $5.99, and now you can find it at Walmart closer to like $3.99. It's steadily gone down in price. I don't think she really made the money from this pink sauce. Like she still has this arrogant attitude that everybody ran out and bought this pink sauce. Absolutely not. I think by the time the pink sauce rolled out to Walmart, people were over the drama. I didn't even see a lot of people review. Somebody said it's $2.72 now. Damn. In a minute, it's going to be 99 cents. It's going to be at the Dollar Tree in a minute. $1.07. You know, they tax for everything now. But I never even saw people really reviewing the Walmart version. I mean, I'm sure they did, but I didn't. Those reviews didn't go viral like the initial ones. And I think had she been smart about it and not just trying to make all this money and take money from people, she could have went about it a more professional way. Anybody who tried to give her advice, anybody who just tried to, let her know, like, okay, this is not right, these are wrong, she just always had this really, really arrogant, mean attitude, It sucks that her kids are affected, but somebody said it's at Dollar Tree for $1.25 at Dollar Tree, Lady Marie. It's really at Dollar Tree now for $1.25? Oh my goodness, that is crazy. But I think it's unfortunate she's going through that, but what happened to the majority of the money that she made off of the internet? Because she made all this money, she was flossing it, new wigs and clothes and all this stuff. And now she's saying that this company got her and that she doesn't have money for food and to evict her, she might be evicted. My thing is this, I guess where I'm confused is, are people too good now to just go out and go get a real job? Have we gotten to this place where because we have some type of social media notoriety and fame that we'd rather be evicted, we'd rather our children starve and not have clothing than to just go apply at Walmart or go back to being a chef since she claims she's a chef? Like, I'm confused. When regular people go through hardships and they lose their job or they're laid off or this job, they're not able to make ends meet, they usually take on 2 jobs. They start multiple hustles. I don't understand people who get on social media and feel like because they have a little bit of fame, they shouldn't have to go back to work. You're not that famous. Honestly, if she doesn't have on her pink wig, I wouldn't know who the hell she was. If she worked at the local Walmart, I couldn't tell you if that was Chef P or not. She's not that recognizable. You can go out and go get a regular job at TJ Maxx to pay your bills. That's what I was saying on my stream last week. A lot of folks done did so much nonsense with their digital footprint that they can't even go out into the real world to go get a real job because they're ashamed to. If all this ends today, you should be able to go back out into the real world and go get a real job. I don't understand that. Amazon is hiring, like somebody said in the chat. UPS workers are now getting paid $50 an hour. See, what it is that she thinks that because she's famous on social media, now she's too good to work. So she'd rather be evicted and her kids starve and set up a GoFundMe as if the internet owes her anything than to just go apply for another job. So when this $25K dwindles, then what? Will there be another GoFundMe in 6 months? I feel no ways. Her attitude was arrogant from day one. You couldn't tell her shit. She thought she was better than people. She talked down to paying customers. I call it karma. So, like I've always told y'all, if this ends tomorrow, my ass will be back doing IT with a smile on my face. It's been a good run. Back to IT. I don't understand that. Go get a regular job. Don't put your children out on the streets. Don't have your children starving. and not prepared for the first day of school because you think the internet owes you money on GoFundMe. We didn't tell you to go partner up with these people. You should have got a lawyer. While you're sitting here not knowing what FDA is, you should have got a lawyer to go over the contract and make sure everything was in place before you signed it. But again, she was so busy rushing, trying to prove herself to the internet that she was that girl and that she was smarter, than what she was. Now she got herself into a bad contract, and somehow it's the internet's fault to bail her out. Ma'am, the only thing you get from me, like I said before, is a tiny violin, okay? You get a tiny violin solo. That's all you get from me, Chef P. Girl, bye. I feel no ways. I don't. Because like I said, that display, what she did to that girl on that Karamo show, showed me her real character. She's a piece of work. Let me see here. Mariah says, hey, Auntie, this is my first super chat. I just wanted to say hello and let you know how beautiful you look tonight and the glow. I can't stay, but I'll be catching the playback. Love you. Love you, too. Thank you so much, Mariah. Thanks for coming through tonight. Makai, Sim 499 says, people need to start reading contracts when doing business. Ignorance of the law is no excuse to break it if it's in the contract. Exactly. Oh, Forever Your Leo says Kyrie Irving invested $24,000 to her GoFundMe. Oh, so that's where that amount came from. Because I'm like, how did 87 people come up with 25 grand? So 24,000 of that was Kyrie Irving. Okay, Kyrie. Child, I wish he would have gave that money to a better cause. But, I can't be mad at Kyrie. Kyrie's a very sweet man, and he does look out for the community. I just don't believe anything that comes out her mouth. I just think she's just careless and is doing too much. But yeah, now that makes sense how she got up to 25 grand. So that was from Kyrie. Let me see if his name is in the... Let me see all the donations, if his name's on here. I don't see his name on here. I'm scrolling. All these look like 10s and 20s. I don't see. Oh, okay, I see it. Here it is. Hold on, let me show y'all. Found it. Kyrie Irving, $24,000. Well, Kyrie, you're better than us. You got a heart of gold, brother. She can't get a dime from me. Good luck to her. Like I said, if this was anybody else, if this was somebody who didn't have social media fame, they would just go get a regular job and take care of their kids. So, she got to watch how she treats people. Has she been nice to folks and treated folks with respect instead of cussing them out and acting entitled, then maybe more of her followers would donate. And she wouldn't have to just depend on Kyrie's 24 grand donation. So, good luck to her, but I'm not buying her pink sauce, nor am I sending a donation. Yeah, he's very sweet. I can't get mad at that. Kyrie's a sweetheart, He probably just is trying to support, a young black woman. But like I said, her demeanor has rubbed me the wrong way. Somebody says $25K is like $20 to Kyrie. That's true. And he might be able to write it off, hopefully. Let's see here. Jesse Adams says, girl, you're not missing anything. That sauce was just a pink colored ranch. The girl was out here acting like the sauce was the next big thing. Oh, wow. So it's just basically ranch dressing with pink food dye. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste my money. Even though it is $1.25 now at the Dollar Tree. So, y'all, I've been on here for 2 hours and 33 minutes. It is getting late. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank y'all. I think the audio worked. Can I get a teacup if the audio worked clear? Did we resolve the audio issues? Can I get a teacup? Did everything sound good during this whole stream? I'm waiting for the teacups to pop up. Okay, good. Okay, good. So we resolved the audio issues finally. Okay, I feel so much better now because that was driving me nuts these past few streams. So once again, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate y'all hanging in with me. This was a pretty long stream, but we got a lot of topics covered, which is wonderful. So everybody have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week. And for the new people who joined the membership, I will post the link. All the links to the deep dives are in the community tab. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you scroll all the way towards the right and click on the community tab, and it's a whole new world. That is like my little secret. That's just for members only. So that's why I post like deep dives and just different things in there. So that is where you'll find the link to the deep dive for everybody who joined the membership today. So on that note, you guys, good night. Bye. Love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later.